Paul's here. Hi, Paul. Get the shit out of me. Talking about the new shower that Andrew's got.
Nice.
Let me plug the speaker in.
Oh, I'm saying hello. Is he? You can't.
Yeah. No, there's a microphone on it. It's just not very good. Let me plug this in. Oh. There we go. Is that right for you? Is that right for you?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
There he is. Alright, she's just turning her computer on now.
You mean it's not even booted up yet?
She had Family Guy on her. No, you had Lego Star Wars on, didn't you?
Oh. The film or the game?
She's eating now.
Shorts.
What?
You know the little short animated things?
Ah, okay.
On Disney.
There's loads of Lego ones now because they're bringing out a new Lego games for them as well.
Ah, okay.
It was only to have noise on.
I saw there was I downloaded it the other day. A new Star Wars TV show.
Is it the Acolyte?
Acolytes, that's it. Yeah.
It's alright.
I saw there was two episodes or something that was released so far.
Apparently everybody was kicking off about the first one.
It was fine. Everyone's kicking off because they're saying it's woke, and it's not. It's just because there's a female protagonist and there's a female antagonist. That's it.
Which is what we always do now. So.
What time is it set in though? Is it in
It's
between?
100 years before episode 1.
So when Vader was killing all the.
No, Vader's not even. No, Vader's not even born yet. It's 100 years before episode 1.
Oh, okay. Not
So
episode 1 as in episode 4.
No, episode 1.
Episode 1.
See,
Okay.
you're like me, bro. There's
That's why I said episode 1.
Yeah, no.
Not the first film. Yeah, it's 100 years, so there's like the only guy that's kind of around at this point is Yoda. That's it.
Ah.
So they can get away with everything.
They can literally get away with anything they want. But apparently, next episode they're just going to piss all over the Jedi lore anyway. So I'll wait and see.
Because the Jedi were in full swing then, weren't they?
Yeah.
But now there's someone trying to kill them.
The only thing I didn't like were Carrie-Anne Moss wasn't in it for long enough.
Oh, I guess that she dies then.
That's why.
No, she was in it right at the beginning in the very first scene, wasn't she?
I'd seen it.
She's at the very beginning, the very first scene. And I assumed she was in the entire series the way they publicised it all.
Yeah, I just saw the trailer. Just saw the little bit of the trailer. That were it.
But yeah, it's been fine. Yeah, I've enjoyed it so far. It's all the woke bollocks is just complete. Well, so far anyway, it seems completely unfounded.
They're gonna say that though, and that's what they always will say whenever there's women leading anything, which is usually male driven. They usually just.
And I've got a feeling whatever Dave's just kind of spoiled is just.
No, that's literally in the first 5 minutes of it.
No, I mean that's what.
Oh, the shock twist.
So I'm guessing she's not in it, and if she's not, that's probably why everyone's pissed off.
Well, everyone's asking if Keanu Reeves is in it, and they're replying why just because she's in it.
Well, they're gonna do some overlay with Matrix.
Yeah, because as soon as I saw Bill and
Morpheus is gonna be in it as well.
I saw the new Bill and Ted video, and first second I went. So Carrie-Anne Moss is going to be in this as well, then, is she?
Yeah. Red pill you take, blue pill you take.
No, they've already asked the showrunners why Yoda's not been in it yet, and they've kind of replied, why would he be in it?
Yeah.
Just because he's in the other stuff.
People are assholes. They just spoil everything.
Well, did you watch Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I thought it was very good.
This is a lot better than Book of Boba Fett, which is I'm happy with that.
I didn't like
I liked them all apart from I kind of didn't like the which was Ahsoka was good.
Yeah.
The other one, what was the one where it was before Rogue One?
Andor.
Andor, that's it. Yeah,
I really liked Andor.
I didn't get. I think I got past the first episode of that. I couldn't get into it
Oh,
at all.
loved
it was
Really
extremely slow.
Yeah, it was.
But-
It was very
That's-
slow building.
yeah.
I really
But-
enjoyed it.
I'm not into the lore enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give a shit.
Care.
Yeah.
I kind of I got it, and I understood why they took so long in the build because it's such a big part of the film, isn't it? You know, it's
Yeah.
getting the plans to Leia.
Like the whole big reveal that, the factory building those tiny little weird parts that they were making millions of, and then you found
Yeah.
out it was like the tiny latches that go on the Death Star super laser and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
All that bollocks. It was great. But yeah, for me, the low point with Book of Boba Fett were those weird mod kids on the Power Ranger mopeds and the slowest car chase in the history of film.
yeah.
It was weird. It was really weird. But yeah,
I've given up on the whole thing.
I know you gave up on it, didn't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it more than some of the other stuff that's been out. It's still not as good as Mandalorian.
No, the Mandalorian was fucking awesome. But
I liked Mandalorian.
Season 3 was not good, but season 1 and 2 was brilliant.
that's just because you've got Baby Yoda and Luke Skywalker.
Grogu.
That's the only thing that.
Well, that's why season 3 is not great. They kind of finished it and decided that was that, and then Kathleen Kennedy went, "Yeah, but money." So they put Grogu back in it and made season 3 after he'd left.
Yeah. And they have to bring him back in it.
Oh, I'm gonna go train with Luke Skywalker. Yeah, but we need money, so we need you back in the series. So we're gonna just take you away from him again.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
How are we going to make the money out of the little plushes and stuff now if he's not in it?
Exactly. But yeah, worth watching. But I quite
yeah, I'll download them all and then watch them all in one go.
They're only 40 minutes as well, which was a nice surprise. They're not an hour long each. What you lost? I mean, you have. Oh, then what are you looking for? Is it something important? Is it your dice? Because they're all over here. Is anything I'm going to guess? I mean, I'm not worried. Oh, God, she's going upstairs now. What level are you guys now?
8.
Okay.
I've now got +8 to all of my spells now.
Oh, blimey.
Spell attack.
What's your spell save DC now?
8. Oh, spell save 16.
16, okay.
11 for the fighter.
Blimey.
Yeah. That's why I just gave the fighter the stuff that don't need any spell saves.
Ah, okay.
Like Minor Illusion and Mage Hand. And magic Missiles. Because they don't need any saves at all. Or any hit things.
Oh, yeah, you don't roll to hit as well. She's now brought down her little Grogu bobblehead pop vinyl thing.
Okay.
Because merchandising.
Was it because merchandising?
Because as soon as it's... Well, no, that's not the reason why. So they brought, and then I suddenly remembered that I bought a
They
bobblehead.
literally bought a bobblehead of Baby Yoda.
Because it got the t-shirt, came with the t-shirt, remember?
I do remember the t-shirt.
The boy in Forbidden Thingy.
Forbidden Thingy, yeah. Right then. Can you remember what happened last time?
We are the champions of the world.
We will rock you. They're really nice.
We kicked ass last time.
You did. And I didn't take a single name.
You didn't what?
Take a single name.
Kicking ass and taking names.
Oh, yeah. Forgot my pen.
I just didn't care. Crack on.
I'm eating.
Stop eating. Crack on.
Stop giving me food.
You've got stuff to do. That time I'll put kettle
on. So last time you might remember, you ended up winning Fight Club. You got given some nice rewards. You chose at the last blow not to kill the champion as well. So you got some kudos for that, absolutely. But you did notice that two of the gladiators that came out with him, which weren't allied with him, one had a horrifically scarred face, and the other one had his mouth completely sewn shut when he managed to defeat them both. And when they came out to fight, they weren't holding back. They were absolutely going in for the kill on you two guys. Give us an insight roll, Mr. Gareth.
Why is my AC going on?
13 minus 1, 12.
When you'll have got back after the fight and you'll have been talking with some of the other fighters that have been working through the night and stuff, you'll have been able to kind of get a read on some of them that those gladiators hadn't been around for a lot of the previous fights, and they kind of got inserted in at the last minute.
Oh,
so potentially someone's trying to take
We
you
have
guys
an
out.
enemy.
Yeah.
Is it the owner of the sandwich shop? Maybe.
So back in the main little polis of Miletus, you've got free runner today. You can do whatever you would like to do before we head off to do anything.
Well, I have one note, which is starred, highlighted, and circled on my notepad.
Lined, embossed.
Oh, so are we resetting everything now?
You've had a long rest. You've been to bed. You've magically recovered, because that's what we do in this version of D&D. We'll have to do a session of hardcore where even when you sleep, you don't heal.
But that ain't this one, so magically we heal.
Not today, so you go to bed and then wake up perfectly healed.
Can you see my video?
Hang on, she's got the page tabbed.
What video?
My face.
Oh. Frog sandwich shop.
That's the only thing that's written on my notepad.
Oh dear.
That's my to-do list.
That's your to-do list for the rest of the mini campaign.
Yep.
So what would you like to do today?
Fireball.
You're gonna go and kill the deli shop owner.
Yes.
I'm gonna go set fire to Frog sandwich shop.
No!
Oh, that's what you just said. Did I misunderstand? Sorry.
Yes.
Actually coming back with blood all over.
Well,
when you said take care of business.
That's done.
And a flop in the other.
So,
it's salad. Because I'm a vegan.
I've got to kill Actor off now.
No, you don't.
yeah.
Have no vegans in my campaign.
Yes, you can.
Kill her off as well on a stampede of by a stampede of cows.
Feed of cows, and
Yeah.
then she gets eaten by the
That's
feral
rude.
cows
Yeah,
in a horrible twist of fate.
and then gets pooped out, and then plants then grow.
Used as fertilizer, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when people eat the plants that were grown with her fertilizer, go, these taste disgusting.
The
Yeah.
cows, plants, and then
The fertilizer is used to grow trees, which is then chopped down to make paper, which is then made into a meat cookbook.
I thought you were going to say like a takeaway menu.
or a takeaway menu. Or paper plates for the steak shop or something.
Toothpicks for a steakhouse.
Are you done?
Anyway, vegans, bad. Moving on. All right. I will qualify. All vegans aren't bad. Just the militant ones are bad.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The only vegans that are bad are the ones that begin with V.
Carry on.
So, what are you going to do today? Apart from force feed
apparently.
Axe or a cow.
She's definitely 100% she's vegan now. Oh.
You don't have to do anything if you don't want to.
I will have a look around the thingy for herbs and shit.
Herbs and shit. Well, you're in the city, so you'd have to go out of the city to have a
Yeah,
look
like
around the nature
roundabout.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a net check.
I don't know why I'm looking. It's all +2. 15.
Oh, 15 is not bad at all.
I mean,
Are there any kind of herbs you're looking for in particular?
The dandelion, to make the dandelion thing, which I can't remember what that was for.
The dandelion thing.
It was
Dandelion and burdock.
Dandelion and burdock.
Yeah. The dandelion, it was a +5 T con save, so I think it's anti-poison or something.
Okay.
Because I've only got one of them. So I would quite like to find some of those.
No, so let's say with it at 15, you managed to find enough that you can try and put yourself a potion together.
Nice.
So do you want to do me some herbalism kit rolls, please?
Yeah. What am I adding to herbalism kit?
Are you proficient?
Yes. Herbalism. I don't know.
Didn't we give you proficiency
You
with
should
it?
be, I would have thought.
That was the tools that you started with, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I've got alchemist supplies.
What's that?
Because I was the thingy with it. 15.
15, no, that's not too bad at all.
Oh,
So,
herbalism kit +5, it says.
There
Why
you
am I +5?
a little bit, some reason.
+2, +5.
Oh,
Or it might be
I was
wisdom.
going to say, is it your wisdom?
It'd be wisdom, so 17.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm using my herbalism kit, and I did specifically write here +5. So 17.
You got +5 wisdom.
No,
plus
there's plus my
two.
PB.
Oh. So +2 wisdom.
I'm gonna say, eh?
+2 wisdom.
Yeah.
And
I
then
got like 14. Wise as shit, me, mate.
I've got -1.
Shit.
That really
Not very wise.
That
very
doesn't surprise me there.
No, absolutely. That's good enough to put yourself together a nice one of those potions. Can you remember the name of it? Did I give you the name of the potion?
I just said dandelion.
Okay.
There's calming herbs, dandelion, hot chocolate, ginkgo, and hawthorn. That's the only thing I wrote down. So if you find it, let me know and I will write down the
Yeah,
one.
I think that's in this one.
I'm loving it.
Come on, PDF, open up. Dandy. There it is. Dandelion and leaf. Gives you +5 to all Constitution saving throws to resist poison or disease caused by ingestion for the next 24 hours.
Resist poison, ingest. So I've got to have swallowed it.
Yeah.
So how many can I make of those?
You can make a couple out of them. Yeah, we'll give you 2 of those.
Yeah, perfect. So I've done a bit of recon and found some stuff on that.
Nice. Oh, Gareth wants to do.
I would like to go to the sandwich shop, please.
So yeah, head back up towards the northern part where you remember that statue was with the fake weeping blood business going on. And yeah, it's probably early morning, like 11 o'clock-ish when you get up there. You can see there's a little queue of people all stood outside eating their little wraps and things.
So I want to go up to the stall to see if the owner's in.
The owner is in. He's stood there. He looked very busy. He's in there on his own at the minute, and you can see some of the people that are coming away are sort of looking at the wraps that they've got, and they're looking a bit dejected, but they carry on eating them as they're walking away.
So I'll walk up to him and ask him, how's business doing? Everything going well? Looks like it's doing well.
Oh, good to see you again. What was your name again? Bob something?
Gavin. It's Gavin.
Gavin, that was it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There you go, love. And he passes someone just over your shoulder, gives them the wrap, and they put a couple of coins back in his hand. But yeah, business isn't too bad, as you can see. It's steady away. Yeah, sorry, love. What do you want? Did you want something, Gavin?
Yeah, I would just want to start a bit of business if you got a spare couple of minutes.
Well, just about heading up to lunchtime rush now, but I mean, you can come back later on, and I could probably spare you a few. My lad's off today; he's not well, so I've had to kind of open up shop myself.
Ah, no problem. I'll hang around a bit then and just see when you're not busy, and then I want to go around the back where all the stores of the meat and stuff are.
Yeah.
And then I want to cast Minor Illusion.
Mm-hmm.
As a crate, so a big crate.
Yeah.
That I get in it. So I'm
so
hiding.
Of a crate around you.
Yes.
Like full on Metal Gear.
Yes.
Hiding inside the crate.
Yes. So nobody can see me, but it's like just in the back where all the food and stuff is.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you can go and chill behind there.
Why don't you help him out?
No. Because I want to then cast prestidigitation on the bits of the food to make it taste horrible. But prestidigitation is verbal and somatic. So I want to be in the box while I'm doing me, so they can't see me.
Do you have to be able to see what you're casting prestidigitation on there?
There's a hole in the box, people.
Yeah, but inside the building.
It just says.
Does it say mind your own?
You can chill, warm, or flavour up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour. Doesn't say. I have to look at it.
Just is within range.
Just within range, yeah. So I know it's there. I know all where all the stuff is.
Range 10 feet. You can soil an object as well. Yeah. Of non-living material.
Yeah. So all his meats and all that kind of stuff. I just want to be.
You say that you have to do it, isn't it? That you can see is usually what it adds to it.
But it does just say within range. It doesn't say you have to be able to see what you're actually.
What I'm saying is most of the time it says that you can see.
So you can absolutely do that from as long as you're within 10 foot of the kind of the food stores. You can only do it on 3 different things though. You can only have 3 effects of prestidigitation action happening at once.
So I can have 3 different flavours?
Yeah, on 3 different things.
On 3 different things, okay.
The first one stops.
So one is on the bread.
On a piece of bread.
Ah.
Because as soon as he cuts that piece of bread off, that's now 2 pieces of bread. And you can only have it happening on 1 thing at a time. And then on 3 different things, and then as soon as you cast it the next time, the first effect stops happening.
Okay.
But you can absolutely, as people are walking away and taking their first bite,
exactly.
It's horrible.
Yes.
Yeah, so they go, oh,
yeah.
And throw it
So
on the floor and walk
instead
away.
of doing it on the
Yeah.
while
do
he's
it
making it, he does it.
whatever the
I'll
fight is,
do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you can do that on 3 different people at
at
a time,
once.
kind of thing.
Yes.
And then when they throw that away, and the next person goes and buys one and takes a bite, you might have the time to cast it again. So you could potentially do it on everyone who's walking away.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first way is horrible.
Yes. So I want to do that all afternoon.
Wow. Well, he's going to shop a bit after kind of 12:30 when his little lunchtime rush finishes.
Yeah, but that's his busiest time is the lunchtime.
Yeah.
So I'll ruin his whole lunchtime.
Do me sleight of hand to see how well you can get it off, because it's going to get quite busy. You might not be able to fire them all off.
17 plus 2.
19. Wow. So yeah, I'll say the vast majority of people you can hear as they're walking away, and you're quietly trying to cast prestidigitation from the back of the shack. It's like taking bites. You can hear some of them spitting it out, some of them coughing. You can hear people coming back to him and complaining and having to make another rap. Are you wanting to do it on the ones that he remakes for people as well?
Yeah, every one of them that he sells.
Okay. I'll say after sort of 20 to 25 minutes of it, then during his big lunchtime rush, you hear a lot of the crowd starting to move away and go towards some of the other little like gyros places and like kebab shops and things that are in the little plaza. So you're driving some of the business away from him as well.
Good.
So yeah, as he gets towards the end of his lunchtime period, he's having to get other food out that he doesn't normally serve, like plain wraps and things. He's not using a lot of the ingredients that he thinks have now gone bad, a lot of tainted or something like that. Apologising to people, having to give away freebies and things like that, little half skins of wine and stuff, just trying to like keep people happy because they're not happy with the food, and he's trying to convince them to come back and that he's hopefully just had like a bad batch of meat, or that the bread's gone bad or something like that.
Imagine him just giving out vouchers.
Yeah, come back and buy a free sub. So by the end of his lunchtime rush, you can hear him like closing the front shutter up and kind of mumbling to himself now, and he's trying some of the food himself, and it all tastes okay to him.
But then, I then dispel my minor illusion.
Yep.
And then I'll walk to the front, and I'm stood in front of him. So on my back, I cast minor illusion of a little banner that says "Best sandwiches in so and so, Throg's sandwich shop, best sandwiches in the land." So he can't see it, but everyone else can. And then I'll say to him, "So you got a couple of minutes to talk? I just wanted to. I'm just interested in businesses, you know."
And you can see him again, just trying little mouthfuls, little pieces of the bread that he's breaking off. He's trying little pieces of the meat and some of the veggies and things. And I go, "Sorry, Gav, I completely forgot. What did you want to talk about?"
I'm just interested in businesses, acquiring businesses. I'm a little bit of like a dragon's den, if I'm going to be honest.
We don't get many dragons around here. There's some up in Kazakhstan mountains, I think. If you want to, I probably won't recommend it though.
That's not what I was after. So I was just interested, really, just to know if you wanted to, if you're interested in selling your business.
It's selling up.
Yeah. Life's too short to be, stuck in one place. You could go on the road, explore.
But and he kind of goes and puts his arm around you and like pulls you in close. And he's like, let's just go inside, Gav. Let's have we don't want to be stood outside at midday sun. It's a bit warm out here,
And as I'm going in, I try some of this food. I'm going, oh, that tastes of shit.
Don't try any of that, mate. I think I've had a bad shipment. I'll be having a go at my lad when he's feeling better. I don't think he's been checking quality of any stuff that we've been getting in. To be honest,
I did notice on my way around. I noticed all these people. The bins were full of sandwiches. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've had a hell of a morning. I'll not lie to you.
Yeah.
What's happened? I'm hoping it's just a bad batch, mate. Because you've seen how popular this place is. It's good quality stuff. I don't.
But one day you're good, one day you're shit, and then it's so hard to get back from that. So sometimes it's just worth, to sell up shop.
I mean, well, I mean, on the back of that, why would you want to come and buy my business if you think it's doing so badly?
Because I acquire businesses, and I have a certain set of skills.
My son's not been kidnapped. I'm just saying in advance. He's just poorly.
Where I take failing businesses or businesses that are kind of struggling, and I've got just this knack of finding the right things and then turning the business around.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of numbers will we be talking? Because I mean, this is my livelihood.
Yeah, I can see you're, a well-to-do kind of guy. So I think if you want to name a number, then we can half it and start from there, maybe.
So, he sits you down and he gets you a wine skin out. He says, "Let me just." I mean, 'cause obviously this is completely out of the blue, mate. Offers you a wine skin.
I decline, thank you.
No, he takes it back, puts the little cork back on.
I've seen the stuff shit that you're serving here.
Personal store, mate. Personal store. This is not for the regulars. This is for just for myself.
Your best stuff should be for the customers. That's where you're going wrong, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I can't charge the prices that I'd need to if I give them all of the best stuff, and then people would stop coming on. I'm not a
People
restaurant.
would pay it. People would pay it. You had a Gordon Ramsay? He charges shitloads for his sandwiches.
Yeah, but have you seen his burgers? They look disgusting.
Tastes nice, huh?
I'd have to sit down and have a look, mate. I mean, I know what my day-to-day running costs are, but to price up the whole business, I'd need some time to work that out.
It's easy. Do your day to day, times it by how many days there are of the year in this place, and then stick a bit on for your business. Easy. It's not rocket science.
Okay. Well, to save a bit of time, he wants 5,000 gold pieces for it.
How much?
5,000.
That's a fucking joke. Fireball. 5,000's a bit steep. Come on, you've got a failing business here.
I mean, I've had one bad day. I mean, you said to take my average daily and times it by year, so that's what I've done.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this. It's too much money.
I'm more than happy to be open and upfront with you, mate, and you can look through the books if you'd like to
please.
See if you think.
Yes, I'd like to have a look, please.
Yeah, he pushes the tome, turns it round, pushes it in front of you. As you flick through it, he's added a little bit on, but it seems like a fair price. He's making roughly 4,500 to 5,000 gold a year from this. But you can see it's costing him between 150 and 300 gold a month to run it.
So what are these big costs that are in here? What's all that about?
Well, I mean, I've got to pay for the ingredients. I've got to pay for the storage of the stuff. I can't keep it all here, obviously. I'm trying new things all the time, and that's expensive. Not just having regular suppliers. I have to, send my lad out to actually go and get new ingredients that we've heard about, and there's new recipes from some of the different polists that we sample and see if they'd be good enough to add onto the menu. Plus, we've got all the different wines and things. We don't just sell regular, bucket water wine here. We've got some decent stuff that we sell out.
Would you be interested in an investment with a future to take over? Might need a change of name, but a significant investment to go, say, 51% owner.
For you, Tal, 51%.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe I can change a business around overnight like that. I can make this such a success that you would be able to retire within a year.
That's a bold statement, Gavin. What's so special?
I don't tell lies.
Give me a deception roll, please.
Got a very high deception. And I needed it. That's a 9 plus 8. 17.
17. Okay, that's not too bad.
No, 8.
It
17, yeah.
He looks dubious, but you can see he's at least believing what you're saying.
So, here's my proposal for you. You're saying 5,000 for the whole business,
I mean,
and that's massively going over.
If you wanted to come down 5.5 for the whole business,
What?
That's my bottom line. 5.5. If you wanted the whole business, because that'll give me enough to start up something new.
How about a counter offer? I'll give you 2,000 gold for 51%. We change the business name. We get rid of this shit that you're serving here. And then we're getting some decent stuff. And then I can guarantee I will double your business this year. And if I double your business, I'll buy the rest of it for 2,000.
And what if you don't double it?
And I'll walk away. Then I'll walk away and you've got $2,000 for nothing.
Yeah, but I've lost all of the money that I would have made.
No.
I'm completely changing my business. What if this all goes belly up and I lose money? I need some kind of reassurance. 2,000's not enough for half of this business and it to fall over. Because then I'll need, what you're just going to do, just give me my business back?
I'll give you it back, yeah, for nothing.
I'd need all this writing up. I couldn't just take your word on this.
Get it written up, and we'll sign it all, and and then that's it, done, finish, and then I'll make you a millionaire. This time next year, you'll be a millionaire.
Rodney, this time next year. He looks a bit pensive. You can kind of tell this isn't the sort of decision he normally makes on his own. He's normally got his lad there with him. He's not used to just making these big, hefty decisions completely off his own back. He says, "You know what? I took a chance when I started this, and it's been going all right." But,
So you say?
Well, I mean, until today, but that's one small slip. But you look like you've got an honest face, Gavin.
There's your first mistake.
And I'm thankful for you not revealing my little marketing secret that you found a week ago as well.
Hey,
that meant a lot.
That is the start of something. That is just the tip of the iceberg lettuce, my friend.
Oh, we should use some of that in sandwiches.
Yeah, you should.
And he stands up and he goes, spits in his hand and he goes, "It's a deal."
Fantastic.
Gives you a full handshake. You get the.
I do a cast prestidigitation to clean my hands.
Yeah. Smells of Suzuki and kebab.
Yeah.
I'll go start getting it drawn up probably end of week. I'll have to go and get this off to the lawmakers and get them to do all the proper legal stuff.
Get it drafted. Throg Sandwich Shop will be open this time next week.
Who's this Throg fella?
You'll meet him. I'll get him over, and he can sort a lot of the stuff out also.
What's so special about his sandwiches anyway?
Oh, they are they are fantastic. Can't tell you. We're not partners yet. Can't tell you.
No, that's fair. That's fair. You don't want to give away industry secrets.
Yeah. Just like you don't, eh? Just like you don't.
I don't know what you mean.
No. We'll find out. We'll find out.
So yeah, you've started the first steps in buying half of a sandwich.
Yeah, and I want to put in the contract that if either of us die, then the business gets turned over fully to me.
If either of you die, so if you die, it all goes to you.
Yeah, in the underworld. and then we call it Underworld Throg Sandwich Shop.
They're to die for.
To die for, yeah.
Oh, dear. So, yeah, you head back after your early afternoon business meeting. Meet back up with Actor.
And as I'm walking, I'm just doing minor illusion to people. Just making like flyers and stuff at Throg Sandwich Shop. And just popping it in and doing prestidigitation for the sound, just going, Throg Sandwich Shop, Throg Sandwich Shop.
Every time like one of them gets handed like an illusory flyer, you like prestidigitate the smell of like an amazing
Yeah.
as well.
Like a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, this flyer, and then the flyer just disintegrates into the air.
Only available at Throg Sandwich.
And then as it disappears, you do the frogs.
Yeah.
Got a whole advertising thing set up now. This is it. So there's a couple of things you can do tomorrow. There is a delivery that needs taking to the Way Inn, which is on the way to the northwest from Miletus. They basically just want someone to take a load of supplies up to the Way Inn. The guy that was going to take it up there has been waylaid in one of the other policies in his deliveries. Basically, there's no one else who's heading up that way. So they want someone to take it up for him. There is an acolyte who tends to a chapel who wants an escort there because he's heard rumours that the road's unsafe due to some wild beasts. Or there is a Duchess who's requested a personal favour from Actor.
Ooh.
Oh, apparently I know a Duchess.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, she's heard of me.
But there's the three things you can do, which whichever one you do means you can't do the other two, basically.
Oh, what's probably happened is she knows me and then knows you're with me.
Just by association. But she don't ask Gareth outright, because that'd be
exactly,
rude.
yeah.
So she's going to hire the personal assistant Actor.
Yeah. I don't know, do you want to do that one?
Yeah, we can do.
Why not? By personal request. Let's pass the duchy.
Let's just go by the fact that she's requested me, though, shall we?
Okay.
Play to it, yeah.
So
if that's the way you want to look at it, that's fine.
It's a messenger of hers, the Duchess Morwen. She's requested that basically she received a letter from the local priest of a small town called Beaushot from Father Longish, who's asking for help investigating rumours of attacks by wild beasts on local farmers' livestock. She values Father Longish and takes his request very seriously, and she's heard of Actor's exploits, basically, and she trusts someone of the monastic ways to, go and help this father out, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okie dokie. What are you doing? What glue is it? Oh, you're gluing your dice tray.
It's not gluing though.
Wrong glue. Who knew, eh? So you're going to spend a couple of days making your way up to the northwest from Miletus. Is there any supplies or anything you want to grab before you set off?
I don't think so.
Because you made yourself a couple of those potions. Anything else you want to try and pick up before you leave the main city?
I think I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Cool. Okie dokie. So yeah, first day spent traveling up to the northwest. No particular interruptions during your travel, but I'll need a survival check. So will you make your camp up for the night? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Is that both of us do a survival check?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
first we were asking what you
What
were
were you doing?
Who?
You!
Me? No.
Oh, you were hammering something?
I've got Tosti's chips.
Ah, it sounded like you were
Yeah.
hammering on the desk.
Yeah, they're this big, and I was just
Right, okay.
breaking them into bits.
Like just braying something off camera.
What is he eating poker chips or something?
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Right, well, you can decide. One of you can either try and brought some like crappy road supplies with you, or you can try and forage for food or anything like rabbits and things like that. And one of you can set up camp basically, so you can decide between you which ones you want to do. You still need to go and get fresh water and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep.
My survival's not good.
Okay. Well, it's going to be a survival check no matter which we do. Do you want to try and do camp then, and I'll try forage for food?
Yeah, it's probably a safest option.
Okay.
So I'll do. That'd be 11, so 10.
Okay, well, I mean,
Minus
you
1.
managed to set up the camp well enough that the tent won't fall down. You can get in and out of there. There's room for both of you, kind of thing, topping and tailing it. You set up a small fire. Don't particularly get like a little roaring thing going, but the nights aren't too cold. Oh, what did I just get for foraging?
Natural 20.
Hey,
Oh, we're eating well tonight.
22 would be
22.
my survival.
Wow.
to come back with a little brace of
Big-
coats. So
Big
you've got
ball on a spit.
It's already glazed.
yeah.
There's already
Whole glazed
already. He's got
Got
little
the apple in his mouth and everything.
diamond checks on the back. It's got like
Full on crackling going.
pineapple and cherry in the thingy. It's got the lot.
You managed to get some herbs and stuff together, made some stuffing out of
You know
some bread
those-
that you had left.
Those little white chef hat things that they put on the chopsticky things. It's got them on it all over. It's pretty sorted. There was even napkins and those old KFC towelettes, the lemon scented
Moist
towelettes.
towelettes.
Yeah, came with that.
Oh dear. So yeah, you absolutely have an amazing feast on the night before you set up. Are you going to set a watch, or are you just off to bed?
Off to bed after that. I'm knackered.
Yeah.
I'm stuffed.
Yeah, I'll just fall straight to sleep.
Cool beans. Right then.
But I'm clutching my weapons and everything.
What you do in your own tent is up to your own business.
Just so no one can nick them.
Can you both do me perception checks with disadvantage, please?
Disadvantage. Is that because we're so stuffed with food?
You both asleep. No one set up to watch.
8 plus 2, 10.
Disadvantage.
Perception. Oh, disadvantage. Well,
Disadvantage,
I
yeah.
rolled a natural 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, it's going to be 1.
No. Don't you want?
What's your, yeah.
Yeah, 1. Plus what?
Whatever your perception is.
My perception is plus 19. So that would be 20. That would be a dirty 20.
It's wisdom.
Are you not?
It's wisdom.
Are you not buying that?
No, it's wisdom.
That would be a 3 in total.
3. Okay. What did Gareth get?
10.
10. Okay. Yeah. No. You both sleep through. Cracking night's sleep.
See? Might as well have got a natural 20 with that, mate.
Wake up in the morning. Nothing is missing. Everything seems absolutely
Stop saying seems.
where you left it.
Everything seems
Yeah.
alright.
Well, everything appears as you left it when you went to bed. So you don't even check. You just pack up all your stuff
it's fine.
and set off on your way.
Absolutely peachy.
So, as you start heading your way up, it's called Tradeway is the road because it's one of the main sort of travel routes through this area. As you start to approach the town that is called Beaushot, you realise that there is something wrong. At first glance, you can't see any movement or sound that is coming supposedly from a village of workers. From a distance, you can quite clearly see it's quite a small village, circle-shaped, made up of a few sort of little one-story stone buildings which overlook a well in a central square. There's a small building. You can see a small chapel which looks more like a tomb than an actual, chapel construction. You can barely make out some kind of symbol on the front wall. You can see some farms. There's 3 farms just outside the centre circle. The main path comes from the direction that you're in, straight into the middle of the village. And as you carry on approaching, when you get, I don't know, like 1,800 feet or so away, you can just about notice there's a group of beasts in front of the well. Who's got the highest perception? Are you two?
We've got the same.
You can both just about pick out there is a small female figure in front of the well that the beasts are all moving towards.
Yeah, run over. Good. Ah!
Because I watched a video 7 days ago, and
She got long black hair. You can't see her face.
there was a well. That's all I remember. I wasn't really paying much attention to it, but there was a well. There was a woman. There was.
Yeah, you picked up like a sending stone, and it said
did.
7 days.
It said 7 days, and I've just realised this is the 7th day. Yeah, we go over.
Was that a reference to the ring by chance?
Yes.
Yes. It was.
Okay, I've never seen it, but
Okay. Well, I don't think I have actually, because I'm too much of a wuss, but I still know the reference.
What
yeah.
is your perception, by the way?
12.
12, okay. Can you both do perception rolls for us then?
Ooh, 2 plus 2, 4.
21.
And can you do me either investigation or nature? It's up to you.
10.
Mine's a dirty 20 for either. Doesn't really matter. It's the same.
What did you get?
I got a 4 and then a 10.
Okay,
So you're
still quite full from last night.
I've still got the meat sweats.
Meat sweats. Actor, you can clearly identify that they're hyenas that are surrounding this woman. They appear to be waiting for her to die of whatever wound she's got before, eating her. Basically, they're not going to attack her.
Do you know why I don't have the meat sweats?
Because you're a vegan.
Do you know how we know you're a vegan? Because you told everyone.
So there continuous muffled growls that you can hear. There is like a windmill noise, the creaking that you can hear.
Yeah.
There's a persistent, strong smell of onions and a slight smell of sawdust and a slight gust of wind as you start legging it down towards the town.
Okay.
And can you give me both a survival roll as well, please?
Survival.
It's all going off.
9.
Shit.
What's
8.
the final one?
7.
Oh, both bad. Okie dokie.
Neither has survived. We die.
No, yeah. As you start running towards the town, you notice some tracks, but you're just huffing it, so you don't have time to really pick up what they are.
What does Blaze with her eagle eyes see?
What do your eagle eyes see, Blaze?
It's a buzzard, isn't it?
Can she? Whatever. I was doing a Lord of the Rings reference.
She's a hawk.
So as she's going over, can
falcon.
she
She's a
kind
falcon.
of? Can I send Blaze ahead to be far enough away from to try and scare away the?
Oh, you want to
the
try
hyenas.
and intimidate the hyenas?
Yeah, but not got close enough that she can get killed with her 3 hit points. But just kind of going through and like kind of thing.
Let me see how many hit points hyenas have got as well and how much damage they can do.
Still don't want Blaze getting hurt.
Hyena.
But surely she could swoop down and.
Yeah, no, there is. That's why I'm saying that she doesn't swoop down. She just kind of does the whole.
Yeah, you can get her to try and harass them if you want, so that they don't close in on the young girl anymore.
Then they kind of just keep them back away, please.
Okie dokie. So as you start closing in, the beasts start to scatter a bit, and you can see some of them break off away, and you see some of them start to run towards the outer buildings and towards the chapel and stuff. As you start.
Towards the nursery.
The orphanage.
Yeah.
Well, the young girls survive.
Yay!
It's all right. They're only babies. They can have more. It's fine. As you approach the central square, as you run in, you can now clearly see a terrifying scenario. There are mutilated and devastated bodies scattered everywhere. There is a permanent stench of blood and an eerie silence now. There's quite clearly an inn, a one-story building with a dead horse close to the entrance that looks like a sawmill. There's a small grocery store with some baskets of fruit and vegetables, mostly onions, you can see out on the outside. On the opposite side from the main entrance to the square is the small chapel dedicated to one of the gods. In the center of the plaza is a large well, and you can now quite clearly see the young woman killed up in front of the well as the hyenas start to come back out from all the buildings towards her. There is a strange-looking humanoid figure stood outside the chapel that you can quite clearly now hear giggling and looking at another prone humanoid figure next to a corpse who's quite clearly eating it. There's some hyenas lying on the ground next to another pair of mutilated bodies. And we're going to have to roll initiative.
Flipping heck.
As I bring you in.
I'm going to go to the inn for a beer first. Oh, wow. That's 12 plus 2, 14.
21. She's got a big dice today, people.
Wow.
Good day.
Hory moly.
Apart from we got the nat 1 out of the way, so that's fine. We also unfortunately got the nat 20 out of the way as well with this one dice.
Right. Actor, you're up
3D map this time.
Yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of a
Nice.
different view.
Oh, look at you.
It's nice.
Gives you a bit more kind of perspective on stuff, doesn't it? Rather than just a big square building.
I'm looking forward to you stepping it up to that the new snazzy D&D.
Oh, the completely 3D one. 3D, yeah, screw
one.
that. Yeah, I'd be glad I found this nice map for this.
It's nice. Where are we?
You're currently stood next to one of the farms over on the right-hand side. Do you want to map over there?
There we are. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Is this the geezer that's laughing?
Yeah, just guide us round.
Yeah, the different coloured guy is the geezer that's laughing. He's pointing. You see those two things up to his left? Yeah, those two are feasting on things that are on the floor.
You and what's that?
These two.
That's a hyena. The girl's right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Where the well is. That's the girl.
Oh, but what's this?
That's a hyena.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. So hyena.
The ones at the right, the ones at the very top left are very different looking hyenas.
They are very different. They're zombie hyenas because they're eating.
These ones.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to run.
Quite clearly, we've interrupted something here, so we just turn away.
Terribly sorry.
So that's normally my tack, isn't it? Really going. Sorry to interrupt, but could you tell me where the tavern is, please?
I think we can talk this through.
I'm going to run forward and they're quite close again, aren't they? I thought we chased them off.
No, actually, that is fair. They were kind of heading back out from behind all the buildings, so I will back them off a bit.
Because they did back.
They did, yeah, they did. They did get backed off. I will move them back.
Not to speak then.
No, absolutely.
I will. Okay, I will. I was about where Gareth is. I don't have a ruler now. I don't have a ruler.
It's behind it. There you go.
No. Where? No. Where?
If you go to your hamburger top right.
This one.
That one, sorry, the other side.
That
To
one.
bring that side menu
Oh,
up.
yeah.
And it should ask you to use the new beta features somewhere on that screen.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
How far away am I from her?
From the lady at the well?
Yes.
30 feet.
Thank you. So I am going to. Oh, is that where I am now? Because I was here.
Oh, where you are now, you're 30 feet away, yeah.
It was. Now I'm 30 feet away.
Yep.
But where I was here, so how far is that? I was standing by about where he is. Oh.
There you go, that'll tell you. There you go.
Okay, so that was about 20 feet. And then.
It's another 30 foot
it is there. Look, I've got the ruler. Okay. I don't know. Do you know what? I'll move back here. That's got to be about 40 feet.
Okay.
Oh, well, I've got 45. I can't get to her. So.
You can if you dash.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste shit. Or do I? Yes, go on then. I do apologise. I am I'm still, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So, I will run, I will dash to her, and I will ask her if she's okay, and have a look. What do I see when I'm close?
Okie doke. So as you get up to her,
do I suddenly see a zombie girl and wish that I'd not got out of bed this morning?
So as you're running up, there are no less than 20 mutilated and devastated bodies scattered everywhere. There's some pools of blood visible near the bodies. Some doors of the neighbouring buildings you can see have been violently broken down. She's trembling, but her gaze is steady. You can see she's bleeding from one leg, but she appears terrified at the minute.
I will try and comfort her while I'm here. Just tell her my name and just say, "Hi, I'm Akhtar."
She says, I'm Kalina.
Hello, Kalina. I'm so sorry about what's happening to you. What happened? Have I got time for this conversation, by the way?
You get about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
She says, I own one of the farms, and she kind of gestures just outside the direction where you've been coming from.
Okay, I'll just say me and my friend will be here to help you. Just stay with me and don't move. I'll try to get you out of here, and that'll be my go.
Yep, no, that's fair. Cool. The hyenas are gonna.
You can say I did all that in 6 seconds.
I'm being generous.
Yeah.
She goes.
Well, we're both girls, so we basically just go.
Yeah, I love
it. We know everything.
You just exchange a glance.
Yeah. It's just a look.
She got the look. Right, no, absolutely. So the hyenas will carry on gathering, but you'll notice that they keep a bit of a distance away now that you've kind of moved in as well.
Oh, so even the hyenas have heard about me.
Well, they're scavengers, aren't they?
Yeah, no, they didn't, like I said, they're waiting for her. Huge BBC series confirmed for a channel.
Gareth, your turn.
Can you get this arrow off here, Ange?
Do what now? Where?
Arrow.
What arrow?
It's not on ours.
Oh, isn't it?
Click on measuring tool again and just click somewhere else.
Oh, there. Is it gone?
No.
That's you doing that.
Yeah, no, there's a purple one.
Yeah,
okay.
Just click somewhere
else. Hold on.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so throughout my travels, we're looking at these doors. Does it look like they've been gone in or out?
Yeah, the doors look like they've been smashed in.
In, okay.
Yep.
That's one theory gone. Okay. So.
You thought, okay.
Yeah, I thought there might be like weird hyenas or something.
Yeah, we're here. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to here. And then I'm gonna shout and scream to get the hyena's attention. And then I'm gonna do a selfless act.
Oh.
I'm gonna I'll cast prestidigitation on myself.
Oh.
and make myself smell like whatever they like.
Oh wow, like rotting meat.
Yeah,
Like,
just
yeah, like
like
fresh
a real, yeah, like a really bad, but really big.
Oh, I didn't want to say anything, but just open your cloak up, mate, and that's what I've been
Yeah,
doing.
I didn't have a shower this morning.
Got some of that roast ball left. You just start like smearing it on you.
Oh, I should save some of that meat. Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it, mate. Trying to grab a crisp. Oh no, I got two.
So yeah, I'll do that.
Give me sorry. Gives an arcana roll. See how well you can project this. If you know that there's gusts of wind, so let's see how well you can manipulate it to get it across to the hyenas.
8. Not very.
Not great. So I'll say you only managed to attract the attention of the closest 3.
Okay.
But you can see that like the noses start catching the air and start turning in your direction.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, I had an apple one. There's cherry ones. You son of a bitch. Carry on.
And then that's my go.
Okay. Bear with me while my Chromebook catches up. Cool. Actor's turn.
Can I? How big is she? Can I pick her up?
Normal, like young adult girl, female woman.
Can I pick her up and
You can definitely
if I
try and
say,
pick up a half movement though. So you'll only get like 20 and a bit.
well, I've got 25, so 45. So if I go,
Yeah, I'll see you'll get to Gareth if you pick her up.
okay. So I'm gonna pick her up.
Yep.
Is that arrow still there on your screen?
No, let's go.
I'm gonna pick her up and we're gonna go to here to Gareth.
You move to where you're going to go then.
To the smell of rotting meat.
Towards where the hyenas now want to go to.
Towards the smell of rotting meat.
Yeah, and then as you're running over, I was like, I just did that to try and get them away from you.
Yeah. No, it won't let me.
It won't let you drag her.
No, it's. Oh, sorry. I thought that was me.
No, you haven't got permission to move her.
Yeah. So I'll move to about here. So the idea is to dump her outside here, maybe.
The building to the south.
I don't really want her in the building because I don't know
you can't
what's
get
in
her
the building.
You can't get her in it yet, but you can put her down somewhere.
Yeah, so we're kind of just this way, and then I almost want to put her on the outskirts because I know there's nothing out there because we're fine.
So you're putting her down yet, or are you still carrying her?
Yeah, I'll put her down. And then I'm going to say to her, just wait outside the village.
Give me a persuasion roll, please.
Okay. I mean, I would understand if she didn't, but... Ooh, that's not good. 12.
You see, as you kind of put her down on the floor, her leg immediately gives way and she falls to the floor. And she says, "Please help me, I can't."
Okay, darling, all right. Okay. I'm sensing female zombie.
As you look back towards the direction of the well, you can see the trail of blood from her leg.
Okay. Do I have any action to, like, bandage her leg?
I'll let you make a start on.
Can I make a start on bandaging her leg?
There's a medicine check.
Do you not have that healer's kit thing?
I do have the healer's kit. Oh, that's not good at all. 7.
Straight 7.
A straight 7 for my medicine check.
Okay.
But if I could use the healer's kit, that would be great. I'll have to next time.
That's fine. So yeah, you can use
a start.
You can use the healer's kit to start bandaging your leg up. You can see that the wound's quite deep. It's almost like down to the bone. Evidently, one of them managed to, get hold of her basically in the mouth before she managed to pull away and get to the well.
We'll try to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
I will chop a leg off and burn it. Cauterize wound.
The hyena's turn next. You can see several of the ones further away. The crazy guy is just absolutely going mental, laughing at them over in the distance near the chapel. But you can see the ones closer to that building over on the right up at the top that were kind of laid down on the floor next to some other corpses.
Let me guess. Start getting old.
No,
Zombies!
they definitely don't get up.
Mr. Walking Dead.
No, you see that both of them start kind of convulsing, and you can see that like the limbs start cracking and elongating. The face kind of starts drawing out into a longer snout as they
Werewolves.
change into the creatures over near the chapel as well.
Oh no, we're gonna leg it.
Can you give me nature checks, please?
No.
Who did the? Sorry.
Oh.
Whoa.
Nope.
Hang on.
I have never seen these things before in my
these two
life.
guys up here. What did Gareth get?
Hold on. So what's just happened here?
Right. So you see those two guys there?
Yeah.
They were just regular hyenas that were laid down on the floor next to some corpses that they'd been eating. They have now transformed into the ones over there that look like those guys as well. So they look like those guys now. Because there's two weird-looking ones over there. Those two now look the same.
19. What is it? Nature. 19.
Yeah.
Straight 19.
These are gnolls. They're like half humanoid hyena creatures. But these are like human sized now. They're stood up on their back legs and everything.
Right. Straight away, take away the right meat smell.
It don't matter. You've got a half-dead girl bleeding to death right by the side, you know.
Push her in front.
No. So that's that. The hyenas now are also going to start doing some business. Right, 1, 2, 3 are going to attack Actor.
Rude.
Well, you've got their dinner on you now. Only one of them hit with 21.
Okay.
And that, my love, is only 4 piercing damage.
That is 4 piercing damage too much. I will think you fine.
One is also going to try and bite Kalina. But it missed, luckily.
Oh, look at that.
That's all of them. Gareth, your turn.
Can I grab her and move her behind Actor?
Yeah, you want to just physically move her, yeah?
Yeah, I want to push in front of her.
Oh, so you want to kind of swap places with her?
Yeah. Is she going to have an opportunity to attack though?
The 2 hyenas are going to get swipes there if you move her, yeah?
Are they? Okay.
Well, actually, no, because it's forced movement, so it don't count. So no, they won't.
Okay, can I swap with her then?
Yeah, I'll say that uses your movement up there rather than wasting a whole action to do it.
Okay. And then I will.
Yeah, good. That's super good. It's not sticky. It's just eventually.
I shall do shocking grasp on this one.
Okay.
Which is 17 plus 8 now.
Oh yeah.
That is 2d8. Oof. That is a 8 and a 7. So 15.
That thing, just as you grab hold of it, you can see all the lightning kind of arcing through it. Tail stands on end. You see all of the legs go rigid, and it just collapses to the floor straight away.
Oh.
And I will quicken that, actually. 2 sorcery points. Yeah, I'll quicken that, and then use my... Oops. Oh, shit. Where am I going here? The screen's going mental. This one, I want to swing my long sword with fire enchantment.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
Which is action attack +5. There's a 19 +5. That's a good one.
Blimey, yeah, just a bit.
And then that is a 1d8 +4. I will use my fire one for this. So 1d8 +4 for this slashing. So that's 4 + 4 is 8.
Oh, yeah, that guy, you cleanly cut its head straight off as it's trying to bite onto the woman that you drag out of the way. Just whoosh, straight take the...
And it takes 1d6 fire damage, which is a 6.
Ignite the corpse as well.
Now it ain't getting up.
There's no left of that guy. It's just a smouldering, like, horrible burnt dog smell.
Ew.
And then that's my turn.
Cool.
And as I'm doing this, I'm looking over at this little shit here, whoever this is. I'm looking at him, and then I'm pointing at him with my other hand as I'm lopping the head off this hyena.
As you kind of gesture over towards him, you can quite clearly see him laughing and pointing at the gnolls in front of him that are still eating the corpses and the hyena that's just starting to chew on one. And he looks over in your direction and he points right at you and starts laughing. And you see from behind the building where you're stood. I'm going to find the right bloody token. There it is. You see 2 gnolls run out from behind it.
Have I not told you about antagonising people before?
Actor's turn.
Sure, I've told you about this before.
And then I got, no, I'm not talking about him. Behind him, there's someone else.
Oh, the guy.
Right, what are we doing?
Is she going to turn into a gnoll? Fucking better not do.
Okay, so we snap the staff. And we go for this guy here. This guy here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
What do you get?
13.
That's it.
Hey! Betty.
Got a little guy, got right.
Thank you. Right, we will. Okay. 16, 5 of which is poison damage. Oh, right to the side of the neck. As it kind of comes up.
Yeah, you feel the point of the poison tip sink straight into the jugular, and as you pull the staff back out, big spurt of blood as the hyena goes straight down. You can hear it gargling.
Giggle, gaggle, 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 gaggle. And then we go for the next guy with the second half of the staff. That's going to be a miss with a 9.
9 is a miss.
A 9 is a miss. I got cock dokie.
Any movement or up?
No, I'm going to stay there and protect the little people.
Okie dokie. So, 5. He's going to run around the back of you. 15, 20, 25.
Too close.
They're going to get this stupid pack tactic.
Yeah, I think so.
I hate that one.
Right, 2 of the hyenas are going to attack Actor. And the old avantage.
Just rude.
That's a 19 and a 16.
Well, they can both just kiss my catoodle.
Which is.
Oh, did you put that cloak on, Ange?
Yeah, but it's still not enough.
Oh.
That's 9 total piercing damage.
Okay.
As you get bit.
And now he turned into a gnoll.
And one of them's going to try and attack Kalina. Got a natural 1.
Yay!
Now the gnoll is going to run up and try and smack Gareth.
Gavin.
Why is his name Gavin?
I don't know.
He just changed it for publicity purposes.
Yeah, don't want everyone to know it's me. It's like celebrity chef thing, isn't it? You know.
So what's your real name, Gavin? Oh, it's Gareth, but I don't like to let people. So that is plus 40. A natural 1 from that guy.
Yes, I miss.
And second bong. No, 10, that's a miss. So the other gnoll is going to whip out his little longbow.
Steady.
Right. I'm going to take a shot at Gareth.
More like a short sword.
Oh.
Although it's a longbow, so that doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean.
That's only 14. I think that's a miss as well.
Yeah.
You see an arrow just fly straight over you.
And then hits the girl right behind me.
Yeah.
Square in the head. As I dodge out of the way. Oops, sorry.
Put her in the way. Gareth's dead.
Right. What to do?
Kill the beast, kill the beast.
Yeah, I shall. We shall. We shall. Where are we? Shocking grasp this one.
Yep.
Put the lid on.
That is 13 plus 8, 21.
Yep.
And 2, 6, 7. 7 points of damage. Lightning damage.
Let me double check. Nope, that's good. 7 points of lightning damage to this guy.
Now he can't take any reactions, can he?
He cannot.
Okay, Pringles.
There's a lot more over there. No, that'll do. That'll do for this turn.
What? Okay. No, I don't want to.
Or is it?
I mean, she's still basically buggered on the floor if you want to try and interpose yourself between the hyenas and her.
Yeah, but I think these big guys are going to do a lot more damage than these ones.
Well, the big guys you can see are clearly coming for you. You and Actor, whereas the hyenas seem to be concentrating more on either keeping Actor away or just going for the woman direct.
All right. Can I move her out of the way and move here, or just move her out of the way?
Kill the kid and
Because
then
she's just fucking getting in the way. This
get in the
girl.
way. Let's be honest.
And then I will. Let me do action surge.
Oh,
To be fair, they weren't coming after us until we put it in. So
Yeah.
you crashed the party.
we did.
I'll do action surge, and then I'll do thunder wave
Thunder.
on these two.
Oh, okay.
So that's a Constitution. Is it? Yeah. Constitution saving throw.
They both failed.
So that's 2d8 damage. Thunder damage. 4, 5. 5 damage, and then the to each of them, and then they're forced 10 feet back.
Nice.
And then I need to do wild surge. Which is 17. Nope.
Nice. So yep, you blast out this wave of thunderous energy, and it knocks the first one over to the right, tumbles over a broken down fence. The one over on the left gets blasted back into the cart outside that little farmstead. You're going to take a couple of extra points of damage from that, which you see as they both come to rest. He gets pierced through the chest, and you see him bleed out.
Yes. That's another one dead.
And another one gone.
Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. And hey, I got the dust.
And that's me done.
Oh, Queen in the boat.
I prefer to go by my informal title.
And the princess. So Gareth, you might actually actor might notice from there as well. The one hyena that's left next to the chapel, you see also starts cracking and malforming and turning into a gnoll as well. But now that it's finished eating the corpse, and the other two that have now finished eating both stand up as well.
Oh my god!
So it's not because they're dead. It's because they're eating these people.
And something else.
So they're trying to eat her. These things are trying to eat her. And if they eat her, then they turn into these things.
That seems to be what's happening, yeah.
What the fuck?
But you know there's a weird guy stood over by the chapel as well.
What weird guy?
Um,
Oh, him, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who's laughing and chuckling at stuff.
Oh, you mean Mr. About to get his apple?
I think you said that. Whatever.
Okay.
There you go.
Eat it on that side. No. Eat it on that side. Oh, fine. Then get to first. Until you eat that. What, is it my go?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was arguing with Dad, sorry.
I'll let you off.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just need to take my hit points off from last time. I do apologise.
I don't know.
Cheating.
You get all these fancy tools.
Yeah, you got a counter now.
I have.
Counters.
Yeah.
Trackers for your key points, all this business.
Yeah. Right, this guy here, before he turns into a werewolf, we're going to hit him. I'm scared.
He won't turn into it now.
Same number on each dice. Right.
Wow.
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 poison damage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that guy with the broken staffs again.
Yeah.
Yep, slam into the side of the head on this one, like proper, cattle bolt gun kind of thing. Pop it back out and you see him drop straight down with a little puncture mark in his skull.
I will now stupidly go over to this guy.
Yeah, boy.
Second staff. Come on! Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yep, that's not cocked. I am at an angle though. 13, 2 of which is poison damage.
Nice.
Ha-cha-cha!
Very nice indeed. As you immediately dash forward and smash into the side of the ribs on this one, you're like a little hi, and as you feel several of the ribs like crack underneath the snap.
Wow, the people that work here.
Oh.
Sorry.
I think they're all the dead guys.
I am going to move around here.
Yeah.
In case anybody wants to shimmy up here. Just in case. That's what I'm going to do. That is my movement.
Okay. He's going to run straight down here. And, miss again. Doesn't bite the woman on the floor. Gareth's turn. She's been so lucky.
She's spookily lucky.
Don't these gnolls have a turn? Are they the cultists?
Yeah, I've been taking them on the cultists turn.
Okay. Right. I'm going to drop a fireball.
Yeah.
Here.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. That's going to take the main guy out.
Drop a fireball there, which will get all of these fuckers.
So, dexterity, yeah?
Yeah, dex save.
Oh, fail.
So that's
Fail.
16 or more.
Plus 1.
You're rolling computer dice. I don't trust computer dice.
No, never do I.
After last week.
You were supposed to get dice this week.
That you did say that. I have got dice
No one
here.
reminded me.
I was going to say, how many dice have you got? You got about 5 billion.
So I've got 18, 18, 5, 13, and a 7.
You see how much I don't trust them?
18 and 18 obviously pass, but the rest of them fail.
That was just the gnolls. The cultist, he got 7, so he failed a
Yay!
lot. So only 2 of them passed.
I don't care.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Did you
5,
roll?
6,
16 20s.
A 10,
7,
a
8.
5, an 8, a 19, 5, and an 11.
So one more than
So one pass.
Say it.
So am I. So am I.
Why the?
Dodgy.
That's a lot of 3s.
Oh.
And a 6 and a 5 and a 4 and a 2. The 6.
And a 20 for some reason.
6, 12, 18, 20, 29.
Woohoo!
Boom! And as I do it, I'm going to be walking over this way.
Yeah.
But I throw it first, and then as it explodes, I'm walking away from it. Because only heroes walk away.
Explosions. You don't look back. Don't turn back.
Exactly.
Don't turn back.
So you don't see the majority of them just instantly get incinerated. The cultist is laughing away, and all of the air is just instantly burnt out of his lungs as he collapses. But as all the flame gets dispersed and sort of magically gets whipped away with the wind, you see 2 of the gnolls, badly scarred and all charred up on that, but instantly start running towards you guys.
Here, puppy, puppy, puppy.
All the fur burnt off of them, there's like bald hyenas now.
That I quickened that,
Mhm.
so I've got an action, which I'm gonna twat this guy in the head with my sword, my fire stick. That is 11 plus 5, I think.
Yep.
Just double check. Yeah, 11 plus 5.
Yeah.
And that is 1d8 plus 4. That's 4, so that's 8. Plus 6, plus a d6.
He's gone, mate.
He dead.
3.
He already dead. You just stabbing him.
I like to roll the fire anyway.
No, it's nice.
Stab straight through in between the front two legs. You feel like the sword go all the way up to the hilt. And then as you pull the sword out, the little burst of flame comes out from the inside of its chest. And you see like a little flame burst come out of its mouth as it collapses.
Bye, puppy. And then the rest of my movement will be to go here.
Okay. Oh, no.
Or here.
Oh.
For no reason whatsoever.
No. As I'm walking around to protect her, as I'm walking around, I hear this big sigh and I go, oh fucking hell, okay then. So I walk back up there.
Oh dear.
And then that is the end of my I need to do wild surge. 12. Nope. No, an 8.
Right.
It's creeping up again.
Have you just moved out of melee?
No, you're all still in melee with each other. It just means that they both get pack tactics on both of you. So one of them's going to attack Actor twice. One of them's going to attack Gareth twice. Natural 1. 15.
Just messy.
Oh, nice. So that is.
Did it miss me?
Hang on, I haven't done yours yet.
Oh. Right, that's 2 attacks.
2 attacks on Actor, then 2 attacks on Gareth.
Oh, wow.
That is only 7 piercing damage as he bites away. He's going to swipe with his claws and then attack with his swipe with his claws and then try and bite you. So he missed with the claws, but with a bite, you got a natural 20 on Gareth.
Oh.
Have you got? You should have initiative.
Oh, yeah, I've got an inspiration.
The little guys, they're not big guys.
I know, but I might have poison. Oh, fuck it, I'll take it. I'll tank it.
Cool. I mean, it's only, where are we?
25 points of damage.
5.
Oh, okay.
It's only a D4 for the bite.
Oh, yeah, bollocks to that.
How many?
5. It's a D4 plus, I roll a D4 again, so you got 5 damage from that guy.
Okay.
I took more than that last time.
Yeah, I said it was only a little bite. Yeah, it's fine. The claws do more damage than the bite does.
Yeah.
On the bigger ones. Right, the other two are going to leg it towards you now. I'm going to dash. So actually, no, he's not. He's going to get to there and then he's going to use his bow.
Oh!
The hyenas. How could they use a bow?
Humanoid hyenas.
Yeah, but they're not dexterous. How can they use the paws?
They've got like humanoid hands now when they turn into these big gnoll creatures.
They just so happen to have humanoid hands. The one thing they kept is the face and the fur.
That's where the 12's a miss. And the other one, same again, it's a miss. Excellent. One was and one was a Gareth. Give it a finger. Actor's turn.
Okay, I will go for. I've got advantage on both of these little MFs, haven't I?
No. You're not flanking anyone now. That's where you moved. So you're either going to move underneath the knoll at the bottom or into melee with the one on the left, basically, to flank that one.
Is he out of melee now?
No, you're all in melee. It's just because the squares are quite far.
Oh, okay. But if I move that way, then he's got. Oh.
Yeah.
You get an opportunity attack on you.
Yeah, but it's.
That's why you moved.
Well, it shouldn't. It's a zombie. It shouldn't be that
It's not.
smart.
It's called tactics.
None of them died. None of them died.
Tactics.
It's just weird. Sure. This guy here, I'm gonna go for.
The gnolls. They're just big, like humanoid hyenas.
I'm gonna miss that one. We are going to say it with me, people. Natural 20. Say it with me, people. That's 20. The first one I did get was a 3, so we're fine. So we are going to.
What's your minimum damage that you've done?
18.
Okay.
Um. 32. One of which is poison.
Wow. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Bye.
Swing out, hit this one clean, like in the stomach. You feel like the poison needle sink really deep into its little diaphragm. As you pull it back out, you hear all the air come out of its lungs and just collapses to the floor.
It was a bit of a waste on a little skelly.
No, you had the most hit points left.
Oh, okay. That'll do me then. In that case, I will now move nowhere. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay here.
Okay, Gareth.
I shall move around here.
Because I usually end up going the wrong way. Yeah, you move. Yeah.
So now I've got advantage on this guy, yeah?
Yep.
Advantage.
Okay, so I shall... I've got enough sorcery points left. Shit. No.
Just big slap him. They don't take that much.
No. I'll move there anyway, but you can take him.
I mean, they're all quite badly injured
They
at this
are all,
point.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But instead of
just insulting badly, mate.
instead of attacking that one, I will twin.
Oh, go for the other two.
Yeah, I will twin because I've only got one sorcery point left.
Don't forget you're in melee, so it'll be at disadvantage if you do any ranged attacks on someone.
No, only that one and that one.
Yeah, but you're in melee with a guy. So any ranged attacks means you're at disadvantage because the guy. The idea is that you're fighting with that guy, whether you're swinging him or not. He's still swinging at you, so he distracts you.
Oh, I thought it was just disadvantage if you use range attacks against the melee guy.
That's what I thought as well. Do you want to take your movement back? Would it be able to stick?
Let me double check that. I'm not bullshitting.
Well, no, because I'm still in melee, aren't I?
Well, yeah, you were
Whether I'm here or here, I'm still in melee.
We're still in melee with him anyway. Yeah.
Let me double check. I'm not talking bollocks. Yeah, if you make a ranged attack with any weapon, spell, or any other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 foot of a hostile creature.
Okay.
Because the idea is that it's still going to be swinging at you and distracting you, kind of shit.
All right. Retract that then. I'll just smack this guy in the head with a sword.
Yeah, that's fine. You can always move there, and then you get advantage to do it if you did want to do that, though.
Yeah, you can still move.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll move there and do that.
Then at least you get advantage to do it.
Yeah, it's 11 plus 5. 16.
16 is just a hit, yeah.
Let's do it again just in case. It's a crit. Oh, it's a 1.
I meant disadvantage, not advantage.
That is a 1d8. Which one shall I use? This one. Oh, I'm not using that one again. 1 plus 4, 5.
Oh, it's still 5.
Yeah, plus a d6.
Oh, there we go.
Fire. 3.
8 total.
Yep. Fire. Flaming sword to its head.
You slash across its face. The deep wound you cause cuts it almost like from ear to mouth. And as you kind of turn back around after the blow, you can see that like its eyes all now burnt and crisp, and you can see all of its jaw hanging off. This thing's barely alive, but you can see its like tongue lolling out of its mouth as it's trying to laugh at you.
And that's the end of my turn.
Their turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna move into melee with you, and he's gonna move into melee with you. Right. Just give me some advantage, please. So it's going to be 4 attacks coming Gareth's way. That's an 18, 14,
Nope.
9 and a 15.
Nope.
No hit on you. And 2 on Actor. That's a natural
Matrix all of them.
1. Natural 1 and a 15.
Oh, 1 hit.
1 hits. That is...
Can you imagine if 1 hit? Your AC was 1.
I don't think you'd last very long.
No, because if they got a 1, it's a miss. So they could never hit you. You'd be
No, 1 would be a hit.
Oh yeah, because everything over 1, right?
Yeah, because I'm 15 and you hit once.
I was thinking of the old way doing it, the back business.
I was going to say, don't tell me that, because I've been saying, yeah, that's my AC. It's
6 piercing damage. As Gareth just full on matrixes it.
I'm just a blur.
Actors.
Okay, I think that we shall go for. Okay, first attack we're going to go for this guy.
Yep. You've got advantage on the guy above you.
I know, but I've got 2 attacks. That's my task. 12.
12 is a miss.
Yeah, no, we're going to ignore that guy. We're going to go for the guy in between that I've got advantage on. I'm going to roll the same dice on the same thing on the thingy, but that's a hit. That's 17.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's a shit dice. 14.
Yep.
5 of which is poison.
Boom.
Smash this guy in the back of the skull, kind of falls forward almost on a Gareth, just like sidestepped out of the way.
Ew. Just covered in wet dog.
Ew.
With a disfigured face now, apparently.
I will spend a key point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I will flurry of blows.
Yes, I like it.
That's supersonic.
Blurry of blows.
17.
Yep.
That is 3 damage. Second attack, dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
8 damage. Yay!
Slamming at one side of the face, as his kind of head spins over, you smash into the back at skull, and he goes down. Don't come back up again.
Damn right, don't. Stay down, bitch!
Any movement?
I will go. Yes. Here.
Oh, that's very considerate of you for
Why?
giving someone an advantage, isn't it? Yeah, that's really nice.
Why?
I'm sorry, that's a nice thing to do.
Is that not? Have I? Why?
I'm being nice.
That's why I did this.
Oh, Gareth's turn. Now the actor's kindly given you advantage on the last knoll.
Yeah, so now I will walk over here.
the knoll declines.
Wait a minute, everybody's in this together.
The knoll winks at Gareth as he walks off.
He goes, well, maybe enemies, but
as another knoll comes out of the barn and he's now.
Everybody hates women in this society. Go ahead.
Only because you're
Go
vegan.
ahead.
It's only because you're vegan.
And I've got it as a t-shirt. Right, go on, Gareth, end him.
I will shocking grasp. 14 plus 8.
Buy him dinner first.
That'll do. And then 2d8.
Shocking.
Electrocute this mofo. 5 and 7, 12.
Come on,
break it down for me.
Yeah!
Yes. So I'll grab hold both sides of his head and go, "Who's your good little boy? Who's your good little boy?" And then arc all the energy between my fingers, and then just explode his skull.
Nice. So for now, we're out of initiative order.
Yeah, for now until she turns.
Yeah.
I would like to run over to the dead whatever and loot the corpse, please.
So you can see
everyone else disappeared, but there's a cross on him.
Yeah.
Just so you remembered that he was one of the dead guys more than anything. You can see he's got matted black hair, and even with the charred remains, you can see that there's a like a Joker smile, like the rigor mortis onto his face. You can see that his teeth have all been filed sharp into points. He almost looks like he's tried to make himself, even though he's a human, look like the gnolls. He's tried to disfigure his face. You can see he's like broken his cheekbones and tried to like elongate them out, all that kind of stuff. It's hard to say what kind of ethnicity he once belonged to, but even in death, it looked like he's trying to laugh at you. He's wearing like a mixture of like a long tunic with leather armor, and there's a symbol painted in blood on his shoulder. Around his neck, there's necklaces made of bones and teeth from different animals. Some of them look human as well.
What is do I recognise the symbol?
You don't. It's not what you've seen before.
Can I make a note of the symbol? Can I draw the symbol
Absolutely.
in? I don't know. Let's say I've got a notebook or something.
Absolutely.
I must have.
He is carrying a sickle and the necklace made of bones and teeth.
Okay.
I'm presuming you're going to look at the other dead things while you're looking around.
Yeah.
So they're all of the dead people have been mutilated. Some of them just completely devastated. There's barely any corpse left, kind of thing. They're all villagers from in the town by the look of it, mostly human.
So we're going to call her out.
Kalina.
Yeah.
Yep, she'll like slowly trying to limp her way over towards you.
Today.
Yeah. I'll suddenly remember that her leg's fallen off and go over to her.
She trails more blood along the floor.
And oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about your leg. And I will start as we're talking to her. I'll start trying to heal her.
Okay, yeah, you managed to finish.
At least
stop her from bleeding out. Yeah.
And ask her what happened.
She was coming into the Centre Plaza to sell some vegetables. Basically, she was coming in to make market. She's the owner of one of the farms just outside the town. The village was attacked by some gnolls and some different humans that came in with them. She can't remember how many there were, but she managed to hide behind an onion crate outside the shop, while some of the villagers, aided by Father Randall, fled to the chapel, while others were just slaughtered by this gang that came in. She waited for them to leave and then tried to run towards the chapel to get into safety, but then she got bit by a hyena that was hiding behind the well, which ripped a chunk out of her leg, and then all the other hyenas came out to surround her. But she thinks her dad managed to hide in the chapel, hopefully.
Okay. I think we killed her daddy. Her dad was one of the gnolls that we killed.
Well, she's hoping her dad managed to get there at least.
Okay. We'll go.
If you have a look, do you want to have a look around before you go anywhere else?
Yep, I was going to say we were going to go into the chapel to have a look for her dad.
Straight into chapel, yeah?
No, we'll have a look around. But that seems to be the thing that she's more worried about. So.
Okay. Well, there are 3 bodies in the fruit and veg shop. One of them she identifies as Oliver, the owner that she was going to sell veg to.
Okay.
There's 9 bodies scattered on the grounds of the inn. One directly behind the counter, most likely the owner. you notice that apart from the ones that you've killed, there are no corpses of hyenas, gnolls, or cultists around. Apart from the ones that you managed to get rid of. There are 2 bodies in the sawmill. One is Kalina's father.
Oh.
It looks like he was in there with a middle-aged man, most likely the son. He doesn't look old enough to have been the owner.
Okay, let's not imagine what they were doing in the sawmill when he was supposed to be in the church, begging for his sins.
So rude.
Rude. Just.
The daughter takes a small pouch and a small roll of parchment off of her dad's corpse.
Okay.
Going to search anyone else?
Is there any reason why she was huddled round the well?
Yeah, she said she was hiding behind it when all of the
Okay.
were in there. And then when she thought they'd all gone, she tried to leg it towards the chapel, and a hyena that was hiding behind the well took a chunk out of her leg.
Okay.
And then all the rest started closing in, and that's when you arrived.
So, do you want to go into the chapel? See if it's out in the chapel.
Yeah, we can do. We thought the dad was in there, but he was too busy.
Check the buildings.
And then we'll do a check up of all the other buildings.
Well,
while
so
we're
you
there.
find assorted knives, hatchets, tools, things like that. Find take-ins in all of the shops.
Ooh. Do we want to take any of the money?
Yeah, we've got to get paid, haven't we? And then as we're looting around, I'm looking at possible sandwich shop ideas, or just to see if.
Oh, there's plenty of real estate in here.
Don't
now.
put
Yeah.
recipe ideas.
So then I ask her, what's her name again? This woman here,
Kalina.
Kalina. If what's the law about taking over any of these businesses if the owner's dead? Are they freehold now?
This was a freehold, so essentially you built your house, you started your business, kind of thing.
Oh, so they're basically free again.
Well, depends who's alive. Essentially, she doesn't know who else survived. Some of their bodies you can't identify; they've been so badly mutilated.
So I have a look around and see which is the best shop, and then I'd say, is there any who's alive here that this place is the owner? And then they may mysteriously not make it.
Well, we'll need to find out who's still alive to find out which properties are available for use.
Yeah.
Can I start calling out for anybody, just to see if anybody else is hiding? So I'm going to start calling out about, like, hello, is anybody?
Give me a.
They've gone now.
I like this one, this house here, because it's got a nice veranda. You put tables in chairs and stuff.
That one is. Which is that one? Andalor's son.
Is that this guy here?
That's the sawmill where her dad's dead.
Oh, so it's got character then.
It's got there's history there now, isn't
Yeah,
there?
good. It's good.
So
history.
I'll need a survival check and an investigation check.
Okay, survival check is 16.
Okay.
Investigation check is 19.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So you managed to work out that the gang assaulted the village from the east and the west. You can also tell that the remainder of the bulk of the gang left to the east, basically, from that little road heading off up there. It's also possible to establish that there was around 15 in total of the gang, not including the hyenas. So there's like 15 humanoids that have left.
Okay.
It would appear very few footprints are heading towards the chapel, but some have gone to the doorsteps of it. In the sawmill, you rolled high enough to work out that the Kalina's father was attacked from behind. Basically, as he was running into the sawmill, it looks like something dived on him, and then Andalor's son died trying to defend himself. He's got defensive wounds on his arms and things like that. He had a woodworking hatchet in one of his hands, which looks like he was trying to attack the hyenas with. You rolled high enough to work out that the injuries were all by bites, so it's the hyenas that got him.
Yeah.
The sawmill doesn't appear to be missing anything of significance. There's all the personal belongings of everyone still present. In the fruit and veg shop, everything's scattered throughout the store. There's also a woman's body mutilated on the ground. Her head's been ripped off, and it's just sat on a crate of onions to the side.
Ew.
There's a halfling lying on its stomach next to her, also dead. Behind the counter was Oliver, the guy who owns it. In the inn, the main room, absolutely plastered with blood. There's 9 mutilated bodies in there, scattered around on the floor in different states. There's a pair of halflings, a dwarf, some humans. Some of the tables have been overturned. Some of the other tables have just been smashed into pieces, and 2 of the windows are broken from the outside. You can also tell the slaughter in the inn was carried out by at least 5 different creatures, and you can quite clearly see humanoid boot prints leading in and out in the bloodstains on the floor. So people came in and did whatever happened in here, not the hyenas.
Yeah.
Behind the counter was the bartender, an old human that the woman identifies as Damaran, and on a shelf on the counter is a wooden box with all of the income.
So we're saying that the hyenas came because of the massacre that happened.
You're not sure. You're not sure. You know that a gang turned up,
Yeah.
and that hyenas were involved with them, but it looks like they came from both directions. This was like a targeted thing. They weren't just passing through or out like that.
And can we tell if when you say humanoid footprints, do we know that if they're null or not? Do they have humanoid footprints?
Some appear to be actual human.
Okay.
But some of them may be null. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that would surprise me. Humans are assholes, so.
Yeah.
And what mission are we on? That someone asked for me personally.
Duchess, isn't it?
There's the father, the father that runs the chapel. There was talk of wild beast attacks in the area, and she was worried about his safety.
Justified. He's dead though. We've found his body.
You haven't found the priest.
We haven't found the priest.
We're talking the father of being a holy father, not her father.
Sorry, yeah, her actual dad is dead, but the priest, you don't know yet.
Okay.
He's be.
Sorry, yeah, not
pulled
the
up in
father.
the chapel.
Her
Yeah.
father.
He'll be in the chapel then, won't
Hopefully.
he? Yeah. Hiding away like the coward that he is.
I thought we had a look in the chapel already.
You haven't been in the chapel yet, no?
No.
Okay. In that case, if we've had a look everywhere else, then we'll go into the chapel.
Okay. As you head up to the chapel,
Can I pick up one of the hyena's heads on a stick?
Yeah.
And then as we open the door, I put the hyena's head in and go.
On the steps of the chapel, 2 corpses, which another gnoll was ravaging before it ran over to you guys when you set it on fire. The corpses wear acolyte robes. So they were potentially of the clergy working for the chapel. Did you take any of the money from the places?
Took all of it.
So in total, you've got about hang on, about 26 gold altogether.
Is that it?
Yeah, they all traded between themselves. They didn't really go in and spend money. The only place that really had any money was the inn.
That would have been outside as well.
Okay.
Right. So this looks more like a funerary building rather than an actual temple that's been constructed for like dedication or anything. So it looks like it's about 20 foot wide by 40 foot 5 long. 40 foot 5? 45 foot long. 6 foot wide and about 8 foot high, big wooden and steel door. As you kind of go to push the doors open, you can see the ceiling inside is only about 10 foot high. It doesn't look like a proper chapel. It's like a little funerary thing. You can see that there is a painted symbol above the door of a sunrise made of multicolored gems for Heliod, the sun god. As you got to push on the door, you can feel that it's braced. It doesn't open.
Okay, so we've got to bang on the door then, haven't we?
Yeah, exactly. Bang on the door and just say, "It's all safe to come out now."
Okie dokie. So on the inside, you can hear some crying on the inside of a child, and you can hear some whispering from people inside there. You hear a strained kind of heading out of kind of middle age into kind of getting into it on his years a bit behind the door. Who is this?
We've got rid of all of the hyenas and the gnolls. Everybody's gone now. They're dead now. You don't need to worry about them. You can come out.
How do we know you're not with them?
Because we're talking.
The gentleman with the pointed teeth talked, but we couldn't make out many things he said.
Okay. Well, there you go then. And I'm not giggling like an asshole.
And he kind of turned. You hear him speaking with someone else inside, and you hear some of the wooden planks starting to get lifted from behind the door.
I'm not laughing for a start. It's honestly, it's all right. You can come out.
As the door slowly opens inwards, you can see the ceiling's only about 10 foot high on the interior. Very simple. 6 wooden benches arranged in 2 rows. Close to the rear wall, there's a little small stone altar. Each bench, you can see, probably could only have about 4 people sat side by side. It's very dinky inside. You can see that the benches are kind of been pushed slightly to the walls to allow Father Randall to take care of the wounded that are lying on the ground. There's a circular window right at the back that's about 7 foot high that again has got like a sun, motif made on it. The walls painted with multicolored scenes depicting the sun god in his human form in different situations. One looks like a giant with like his visage radiating bright sunlight, like orange flamey red hair and stuff. There's like colourful robes. There's 6 wounded people lying on the floor, different kinds of wounds, 2 children, which are sat hand in hand near the west wall, one of them sort of silently crying basically. You can hear like several of the wounded people trying to talk and getting quieted basically. You can hear wind blowing through. It's not a sealed building. You can see there's some small openings near the rear wall where the window is. It smells of like ointments and like spices and things. You can tell they've been trying to use poultices and things to try and stop the wounds. A slight smell of organic need is how it describes it, which he says probably an injured person who couldn't help themselves out of fear. But I like that description, a smell of organic need. I'm going to use that again.
Organic need.
Yeah.
Shite in other hands.
Somebody pooped their pants. The environment seems very cold, even though outside the sun is shining quite brightly. So as the door opens, you see all that, and you see a middle-aged fella, like I say, heading on a bit in years. He's about 6 feet-ish tall, long black hair, grey eyes. You can see he's trying to keep a jovial expression on his face when he sees that you're regular people, apart from the tiefling, obviously, but you can see you being friendly.
I'll say the Duchess sent us.
Oh, fair enough. You can see.
I realise I should have said that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can see he's wearing typical priest garbs, colourful reds and pinks of like and yellows and things, the colours of Heliod. He's got a set of sandals on. You can see his robes have got some blood stains around the legs and things, and some up on the cuffs where he's tried to tend to the wounded and things. As he kind of opens the door, pulls the braces away, he kind of gestures it with his hand and encourages you to come in.
Well, I would love to, but I will burn.
You're not a demon, it's fine. You're not a devil.
I thought you were a preacher.
No, I mean, I would say the same thing about myself personally.
Wow.
No, we do. We go inside. So I ask if there's any medical. What's her name? Catalina, whatever. Cariad.
Cariad, she's Welsh as well. I forgot her bloody name as well now.
Calissa, Flockhart, Karen.
Kalina.
Kalina.
Karen.
Yo, you, cave thingy, come on inside. Come on
And yeah,
inside the
as soon
church.
as he sees that she's with you, he runs over and helps her in.
And then what I will do is I will go into the church and I will help with the healing of people.
Okay.
With
Give us a medicine check, please.
my herbalism check, even though my medicine isn't great. No, it's not great. I tripped over my own shoe when I hit somebody. 3 plus 2, 5.
Fine. Okay. Well, all I can say with that is that you have trouble trying to tend to the wounds. Essentially, you don't kill anyone.
No, I don't.
But yeah.
I try again and I get 16.
Some of the wounds are quite severe, and you don't have the kit with you to be able to suture them up and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you're doing your best to like staunch the blood flow and stuff, but you're not going to be able to heal anyone.
No.
Just with the kit and the stuff that you've got. So he goes and you see him like slowly lowers himself onto one of the pews and quite heavily sits down when he gets down there. He asks he appreciates that you've come, but why have you come?
Because the Duchess sent us.
And what did she ask? Can you?
She was concerned about you. I can't remember. She was concerned about
wild
you.
animals. There was talk of like wild animals and things in the region. She was
Picking
worried
the
about
livestock and stuff.
Basically,
and livestock.
She was concerned about your well-being
Okay.
and the livestock. They'd heard reports about, I'm guessing, the hyenas in the area, and that all of that going. So she wanted to send a welfare check.
Right.
Really, what it is.
Okay. He obviously right now his immediate concern is taking care of the injured survivors.
Yeah.
He wants to try and secure the village now because the other villages further away might come under the same attacks from these guys. But he needs to secure what's left of this little hamlet now. He wants to try and report back the situation to one of the main Heliod. It's called Morning Glow Tower in one of the other towns nearby, which has got a temple in it where the high priests reside. And then obviously they might be.
How far away is it?
It's a couple of days' travel from here, way off to like the north. But he was sent here to Bowshot by the high priest, and he came with 2 acolytes. But they got trapped outside. They're probably the dead guys on the steps.
Could I get him to write a message?
Oh, you want to try and get Blaze to
it?
do it? Give me animal handling. See how well you can try and communicate it. Because Blaze hasn't been there.
9, so probably not.
9. No, it's too far. I'd say if it was at least within a bit of see it kind of thing.
The next thing, yeah.
But yeah, at the minute she might
So
get
I thought
lost.
about it, and then I thought, no, actually, no, she might
No,
get
that's
lost.
fine.
Yeah.
So 2.5 months ago, he came with the 2 acolytes, which you found dead on the steps. Generally, this chapel is guarded by a priest sent from Morning Glow Temple, who stays there for 3 months, and then they rotate them out. So they come here for training, essentially, kind of thing. He was sitting by the well, reading his book when the attack began. The Nulls left all of the injured victims. As soon as they got injured, they moved on. They were just injuring people and moving on to each different person. They weren't trying to kill straight away with the hyenas. He tried to gather as many inhabitants as he could to try and get them all into the temple, and then closed the front door from the inside when he realized he couldn't get any more in before the hyenas and the cultists could get to him. And he had to move some of them from the square into the chapel during the attack. The 2 acolytes tried to cover him, fighting the creatures, but he had to close the doors on them, or they'd have got in and killed everyone. But he's not sure what happened to those 2 acolytes. So unless you tell him that they're dead, he thinks they're still out there somewhere.
No, we're telling.
Okay.
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
I ain't cleaning up all these dead bodies, so they have to do it.
I mean, the hyenas would have done it if you left them.
So he's been here 2 months or something, I say that?
It was 2.5 months ago, so he had about half a month left before he rotated out again.
And he's never met this guy with the shaven teeth and the...
No, these guys were all new to him. He doesn't know how many creatures attacked altogether, but he saw both gnolls and like humans among the attackers. Before he didn't suspect anything. There's been no hints of impending attacks. There's no sightings of beasts or creatures for days now. It's been really quiet for the past week or so. He knows that there is a labyrinth of caves and passages in the hills to the east.
And
But
that's where they were seen.
Yeah.
But as far as they know, there's just kobolds that live there. You know, the little like dragon creatures.
Yeah.
As far as they know, that there's some tunnels that might lead into the underworld as well, which is why people don't head up there. They don't want to get involved with that kind of stuff. He is absolutely exhausted. He wants to try and pray to Heliod to try and garner some care for the injured, basically, because he's exhausted his abilities at this point. He doesn't know anything about the gnolls. This is the first time he's encountered them. That's all he can give you.
Okay.
Mr. Priesty guy, so he kind of slumps back against the pew just to try and gather his strength a bit, and you can see him, he closes his eyes in prayer.
Okay. So did you ever check around at everybody else? How are they seeming to do?
They all just appear just common, regular people. Serious injuries. You can see that Randall's attempted to try and heal up. There are 3 humans, 1 male, 2 females, sitting on the ground with their backs like right against the wall. Are you just having a look around, or are you like checking like how you're right?
Check it, yeah.
Okay. So they're the mother, father, and daughter of one of the farms just outside. They came in to try and trade goods in Oliver's shop as well. They were trying to buy some wooden poles at the sawmill to fix their fence. There's an old and plump halfling with a partially just destroyed leg, lying closer to a younger halfling. When you talk to them, they say they arrived in Bowshot the day before. They were wood timber traders. They stopped by just to buy some to transport onto the other villages on their way further north. When you were talking to Randall, he said that the halfling was the last one that he tried to heal up, with the massacred leg. The plump halfling kind of describes a bigger gnoll than the one that attacked him. And you could see that there was, when he came over after the gnoll had attacked him, the bigger one dug his nails into his wounded leg, and then started throwing what looked like little stones at him, like he was just trying to torment him while he was on the floor wounded and he couldn't do anything. Ripped his claw out of his leg and just walked off, just left him, didn't even try and finish him or anything. There's 2 children that were mentioned sitting alone near a little altar. You don't get anything out of them. They're just still in shock.
Yeah.
All of them report being attacked by gnolls and weird-looking humanoids. Some of them say that the hyenas approached when they got knocked to the ground. And that's all you get from those guys.
Okay.
Can we have an insight check and a medicine check, please?
Is that from both of us?
One from each of you. You can decide which ones you want to do.
Which one do you want to do?
What was it? Insight on medicine? I've got -1 on both, so.
Okay.
I'll do.
Choose before you roll.
Yeah.
Medicine's going to be one that's probably going to get someone killed.
No. This is the condition of the wounds, basically.
Oh, I'll do that then. I'm not bothered about
I'll do insight.
Because we've already tried to treat it.
Oh, and I got 19.
Hey.
Hey!
-1, 18.
You've done better than I have with flipping medicine. And I got 16 with insight.
When you got in, you could tell that the condition of the doors, no one had tried to get into the chapel.
Okay.
There wasn't any damage at all to the doors.
Okay.
Gareth, walking around as you're talking to him, almost every injury was caused by bites from the hyenas. It doesn't look like the humanoids did anything to the wounded people. When Father Randall kind of comes out of his prayers, he kind of shuffles over towards you guys. He urges you to try and chase the remainder of this gang, since you slaughtered these so easily, kind of thing. The individuals, they're all completely terrified, but you can tell they get the impression that you're here to help, kind of thing. You put them at ease, at least.
Did you just call them the individuals?
The injured individuals.
Which
Individuals.
The individuals.
So I am just going to ask Randall,
Yep.
Father, did any of the creatures or anything try to burst into the church?
He didn't notice. They
didn't
they
notice.
braced up the doors, and then he was just trying to get busy tending to the wounds,
Okay.
hoping that they didn't get in, because there was literally nothing else he could have done other
Yeah.
than what he braced them with.
Okay.
The plump halfling also tells you that he thinks from the way that the larger gnoll was acting and like throwing things at him, and some of the strange kind of bone jewelry that he had on. He was some kind of shaman. The larger one.
Okay. He was probably trying to heal you. Okay.
So why wouldn't they try and get in the church?
Well, they weren't even trying to kill him.
But they're injuring them. And
Yeah,
then
they're injured and then they walk away. So the people that went into the church were all just injured. Job done.
but the hyenas were eating them, weren't they? And then once they eat them, then they turn into gnolls.
It wasn't the gnolls that were injuring anyone.
No.
So who was injuring them?
The,
don't know.
the humanoids and the hyenas.
Oh, and the hyenas. Yeah.
So you could kind of extrapolate from what happened. This gang showed up. People started busting in doors and things and roughing people up. The hyenas were injuring people so they couldn't get away. And then this gnoll shaman guy turned up. Something happened, and then the hyenas started eating the people that they'd injured and turning into gnolls. But you've already killed one cultist. That was a human who tried to make himself look like a gnoll.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So what do you want to do?
We'll leave them to tidy up.
I just want to ask that father guy. Is anyone here? Do they know if anyone owns the sawmill, or if there's anyone alive that's?
Kalina can let you know that Andalor, the guy who owned the sawmill, whether you found his son, isn't in the chapel, so he's more than likely one of the mutilated corpses outside.
That's
so
good
no
to know.
owns the sawmill.
That's good to know. Because I would just think, I mean, it's a lovely village that you've got. It's covered in blood and everything now, but I can see, previously it's probably a lovely village. It's just missing something.
The food options are quite limited. We've got like
I can see, but you've got loads of meat now.
The hyenas weren't complaining.
Barbecued dogs.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to eat the ones that changed into a giant wolf creatures though.
It could be a limited time drink.
Yeah, I just thought
changeling shake or something.
Changeling shake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a thought.
No, nice. Yeah, I see you got your business head on today.
So I think we go to the east, don't we? Once we've made sure these guys are all right.
As well as you can at this point.
East? What the friggin' hell we're following? No,
you don't have to. You can go on.
No.
But
the Duchess wanted us to find out what was going on, and the only thing we know.
Everybody's dead.
Oh yeah.
You go back and go. Father's fine.
The father is absolutely fine.
He's the best one off at this point.
He is. That's a bit suspicious. So we killed the father just in case.
Hang on, has he got pointy teeth? Smile for us.
Yeah, no, we'll go east, obviously.
Go east. Life is peaceful there. So as you head off, getting a bit later on in the day now, as you start heading out, the tracks you can quite easily follow now. There's a big group of them together. Head out over the hills. So the land from Bowshot into these foothills is quite a wide prairie. As you're walking along, it's possible you spot some little groves, and there's no specific paths. It's just a wide open expanse. And you can see the hills are about 10 miles away. So it's going to take less than 4 hours at a normal kind of walking pace to get into the hills where you can see the tracks are heading off. So as you're walking off, You don't come across any other settlements in this direction. There's no little hamlets or anything. And the first hills that line the edge. The traces of this band are quite visible. As you follow them, you arrive in front of a hill where a small creek flows off into a pond. The creek blocks the way to 3 different paths that wind their way up through the hills in front of you. But a few meters from the pond, there's a rough wooden bridge that lets you get across. So I will move you.
Is there a troll under the bridge?
The bridge isn't that big.
Is it going to ask a question?
There we go. You want to scroll down to that bridge? Bottom right.
What's the average wind speed of the...
What is your favorite color? Green. No, blue. What?
Can you imagine if the question was, what is your favourite food?
What?
And they said, like mushrooms. And you went, no, it isn't. And I went,
You
yes, it
liar.
is.
Absolute
Yes,
liar.
it is. That is
What?
actually the correct.
Is your name?
Slim Shady.
So you have 3 different directions that you can head in. Top, middle, or bottom? Bottom right.
This is like Michael Barrymore's, was it Hotspot thing? Strike It Rich, was it?
Like it, yeah.
Top, middle, or bottom?
Top, middle, or bottom? Right, let me bring up the information on this one. So, there is a small pond, almost circle-shaped, about 80 feet wide. There's a few weed bushes along the edges and in the water. No signs of animals or fish that you can see. Small creek flowing into the pond. The water seems calm. Colour tends towards aquamarine rather than a blue. Very roughly constructed wooden bridge, about 20 foot from the pond, leading out west across the hills. Over the bridge, you can see that there is a path through the hills, splitting into 3. A large passage to the north and to the west, and then another passage to the west, with another one to the south, and another one that kind of breaks off west and skirts all the way along the creek. But there's 3 main directions to head in. There are creature tracks on both sides of the bridge, and the tracks overlap. You can hear water pouring into the pond from the creek, the buzzing of quite loud crickets. As you start getting close to the bridge, you can see some mosquitoes whose buzzing gets quite annoying as you're getting closer to the bridge. There's light gusts of wind coming from the passages crossing the hills, which causes like a whistling noise as it whips through the little canyons. You can smell damp grass and sunburnt grass off in the distance. There's a smell of dirt, which the paths have been made of, and there's a very faint smell of rotten meat.
Oh.
It is quite a dry heat. You can start to notice insect bites on your skin now later on in the day. There's a strange sound, which even in the sound of the water, it's muffled. There's a strange noise in the distance that you can't quite hear over the creek. Can I have a survival check and an insight check, please?
Which one do you want to do?
-1 on both of them, so I'll do
Your game today.
survival.
Say it is.
And that's a 5. -1
oh.
is a 4.
Mine is terrible. That is a 4.
Oh, dear. So,
Everything is awesome.
the amount of tracks that overlap, it is tough to determine which route they took.
But they're not trying to hide the tracks, are they?
No. And you can't tell whether there are more null or humanoid tracks. There's just too many to work out at this point.
Okay.
So which route do you want to go?
Of the 3, is there 4 paths there?
Yeah, there's, well, kind of, those 2 in the middle are one, and you've got the top one or the bottom one.
Okay, and which one? the tracks are in all of them.
So the one that's immediately to the north skirts off along that little pond and then goes off into the hills.
Right.
The two kind of in front of you, the one to the right heads up, while the one to the left of it heads down.
Okay.
And the one at the very bottom skirts all the way along the creek, all the way around the outside of that hill.
And where do the tracks look like that they're going?
You don't know. That's the problem.
Oh.
You're all shit on survival, so you
No,
don't know.
no, but so
There's tracks on all of
everywhere.
them, but you can't
That's
tell
what I
which.
mean.
Yeah, you can't tell which route the gang have used to go. Basically, they've
Okay.
used all of them, but you don't know which way they've gone.
And we can't really tell how old they are because we're like
You're old
bullshit.
shit,
So. Which one do you want to go then?
Bottom.
Top,
Okay,
middle, or bottom.
We've got bottom.
Bottom.
Cool beans.
Down here.
So yeah, if you wanna, move off down to that. So that one is. Right. So as you start heading your way along, don't do that far on. What I will do is move you over a bit. So as you get to kind of here, the path narrows to, a bit narrower than it has been before, where the hill kind of encroaches on the creek a little bit. You can hear mosquitoes buzzing quite closely to you now, some louder gust of wind. The flow of water from the creek's getting louder now. As you head past this little narrow part, you see from above, I'll change the layers when it speeds up. Bloody Chromebook. Come on, pick the bloody thing. Right, there we go. Some stones start landing on the ground in front of you. And as you look up, you can see 3 kobolds stood up on the hills above you. You can see one with wings. It's about 3 foot tall, green-yellow scales. You can see she's got a little piece of wood that pierces her nostrils from side to side, and she's got a little pair of wings on her back. She's got a short skirt on, a headband, and some cloth bands, which she covers up her boobs with. And you can see a little dagger on her belt. You can see there's 2 others behind her that she seems to be directing. You can see her slapping them around the back of their head and shouting things in the faces. The other 2 are about 2.5 feet tall, brown and orange scales. One's got a little barrel tied to his back with some holes in it. They don't appear to have any visible weapons, but the other guy's got a little gnarled wooden staff. And you can see them both like grumbling at each other as she shouts at them. And then she kind of gestures down towards you guys. And one of them like picks up some rocks again and starts throwing them down in your direction.
Okay. Keep walking.
Yeah, we're shouting up, going, "Oh, you little shit!"
As you walk further along, when you get to this point, you can see a large pile of rocks on the floor in front of you with some legs stuck out from underneath it.
Oh, so they chucked a boulder on someone.
Can you give us a survival or investigation?
Oh my god. I'll do investigation because that's +0.
Okay. Oh, what did I get in survival? 22 for survival.
Oh, investigation. Come on. 17. Yes.
Oh, no, you're both good. Oh, for God's sake.
We've just seen a picture.
Oh, dear. So,
That's so cool.
so this person was quite clearly killed by falling
So
rocks.
happy he looks.
You can tell that the rocks have been thrown from the top of this hill quite clearly. The robes that the humanoid is wearing seem to be the same as the cultist that you killed.
Oh, okay.
And you can spot the trail of tracks now quite clearly, heavy footfalls leading off from here up around there to the northwest. You can tell that there are quite clearly knoll tracks as well here, and that there are traces returning from there more recently than the ones heading up.
So this is the path that they took, and these kobolds are just rolling shit at them.
They're getting involved.
Good. And then, yeah, as we're walking past, I look up, going, "Well done, little things."
As you carry further on, are you just gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, cool. So as you get to this point, all three of them are gonna jump down. We're gonna roll initiative then.
But they're good guys.
They don't know you're not bad guys.
16, 18.
6.
I don't want to kill these guys.
Okay. We'll make it clear that we're happy that they crushed that guy.
Yeah.
Gareth, you're first.
So I'm gonna hold an action
Uh-huh.
of web. That if they attack, then I want to, as a reaction, do web. But I'm going to say to them, whoa. We're on the same side here. You've killed these guys. We're trying to kill these guys. So we're not the bad guys here.
Okie dokie.
Persuasively.
But yeah, give me a persuasion check.
Oh shit! That's a 3 plus 8. 11. Still not
11.
good.
Oh dear. Yeah, she didn't believe you. She thinks that you're with the cultists.
Okay, we'll fucking kill them. Okay, I tried to be good. I tried to be all peaceful and shit. Right, fine, kill them.
Oh, don't forget, as far as the town knows, this is where the kobolds live, and these guys have just turned up and turfed them all out. And now some other people have turned up and gone, no, but we're good guys.
Yeah, so they're still good guys, Paul.
No, it's fine.
Don't kill them.
I don't really want to kill them, but
said the serial killer.
I've had
Why?
a
They need me. Anything else from Gareth?
Apart from homicidal intent.
No, that'll do. Let's see what they do.
Well, the one with the barrel on his back is going to reach in at the barrel and just throw a flask at Gareth, so you'll get your web to go off.
Yep.
And you'll need to let's have a look. Oh, I do a ranged attack, that's right. That is it's a miss. It's right next to you. See a little flask of alchemist's fire go off and just ignite on the floor next to you, like a little pot of napalm.
And they go, "You little shit," and then I fire off.
Yep.
Web on all three of them.
Is it dex save?
Yeah, 16 they need to get.
They all passed.
Oh, no way.
I got an 18, an 18, and a 15. Plus 2.
See, computer guys, I'm telling you, dodge AF, man. computer dies.
I mean, they're dexterous little kobolds.
It's all fake.
They're only 2.5 foot tall. They're tiny.
It's true. They are cave people.
On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains. Hold on. It says on a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs. That don't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. Let's have a look. The webs conjure a 20-foot cube, massive sticky webbing, so it's difficult terrain and it lightly obscures the area. Oh, that's good, I didn't know that. On a failed save, they're restrained. Creature restrained.
Yeah, on a failed save.
Yeah.
So they
So they made the save. They're good.
So now what happens? It just goes past.
Well, that whole area where they're stood is now
Got a web on it.
slightly obscured.
Webs laid over a flat surface of a depth of 5 feet. How tall are they?
2.5 foot, so they're completely hidden. Well, they're lightly obscured, so you've got disadvantage to hit them now at the minute as well, because they're hidden inside the web.
But any 5-foot cube of web exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage.
I was just about to ask how
next.
flammable the web is.
Yeah, which is next to you at the minute.
Yeah, to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. Okay, whatever.
Which because now that was your reaction, so they're now all in the area that's webbed, but they're not currently webbed.
Yeah, but they're obscured or something, are they? Or difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain as well, so it's half movement.
Yeah.
But that means that any ranged attacks on you guys are going to be at disadvantage from them now because they can't see you as well.
Yep.
So that was the Alchemist Fire. The next one's going to use his Sling at disadvantage.
I need to do me Wild Surge.
That was a miss. And the last one's Sling at Actor at disadvantage. 15. That hit.
My Wild Surge has just gone off, by the way.
Oh, brilliant. 4 damage.
I rolled a 2.
What spell was it?
That was a level 2.
Right.
At least I get to use my thing again.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
couldn't
Use my dice again, yeah.
Right, let me bring up Wild. See, I didn't even have it open. A couple of...
It was getting on a bit then. It was up to 9.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Nearly 50-50 at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all 50-50.
Well, it goes off or it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Oh!
it's so funny. Wow.
Don't.
Magic, here it is. What level's web?
2.
Can I have a d20?
Yep. That is a 6.
So that makes it 4, and then a d100, please.
Look at that bunk.
Boom.
That is 89.
Oh, it's a big one. Let's have a look.
You just need to worry, did the table save the best for the end, or did it use them all up in the early games?
There's no logic to the high number, is there?
No, they're all just random.
It's random, yeah.
But that's what I mean, when they start writing these things, do they use all the good ones up early on? Or do they then start mixing them up a bit?
Pick any language.
Kobold.
You gain the ability to speak Kobold
Yay!
for 1 day.
Yay! Okay, so now they can hear me.
We speak to them in their own tongue now as well.
Yeah. That's the point. Do they understand what I'm saying?
They speak very broken common.
Okay.
It's really
They do now.
like proper, pidgin English kind of thing.
All right.
That was that guy that you missed. 4 damage to you. That's their. Actually, no, they're going to move over here as well. So that's 5, 10, 15. That's all he's got. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Actor.
I am going to I'm going to stay where I am. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to hold an action that I will attack if I am attacked. But I will say to Gareth, now try speak to them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've suddenly, all of a sudden, maybe they're gibbering and you're going, wait a minute, I can understand them. And I'll say, then try again, try talking to them again. But I will hold my action.
Gareth.
Okay, so now I say to them, listen, and I'm speaking in their mother tongue now. I'm like, listen, we might have misunderstood something at one point,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you now, we are not the bad guys. Please understand, we haven't attacked you now. You've attacked us. I've restrained you. Acta's not done anything to hurt you. She could have so much easily have attacked you, but we haven't attacked you up until this point. If you continue, then I will kill you. But I'm giving you the chance now. We're not the bad guys. We're looking for the guys that have turfed you out of your place.
Okay.
Persuasively.
She looks kind of taken aback when you talk to her in Kobold, and she looks down to the other two who like do the whole, double take as they look at each other and look back at you kind of thing. And she points at the webbing and she goes back in Kobold 2. She goes, can you drop all this?
Yes.
Make hard to move through.
Yes.
Okay.
Fireball. You didn't tell me how. You didn't tell me how you wanted it. I could just say yes. I can get rid of it. It's a concentration spell, so
you can drop that for free. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just drop it, and then I just hold on 1 second, and then I look over to Actar and speak in Kobold to her and say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
What?
And then I say to her, what did that sound like? I'm just curious of what that sounds like in Kobold.
Whoa! That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
What do you think lizards would talk like if they...
No, it's like it's like when you hear other languages.
Yeah.
Like you hear Indian and they go Walker's Crisps, Nissan Patrol, and stuff like
the
that.
odd word, yeah.
Which is the one that's like a diesel engine starting. It's like the...
Yeah.
No, that's if you're racist. It sounds like an engine.
It's literally a meme that went round.
I saw
on the news.
I saw there was one that was going through the different Asian languages, Chinese, Mandarin, Korean, and they were saying all the differences, and he was going through it and saying this is how, because some are long and slurred and some are really accentuated and stuff. It was so funny. I thought, oh god, yeah, because to us it all sounds the same, but to them it's completely different.
Oh, yeah,
it's just
my John was saying when he was trying to learn Mandarin. It was like, the guy in the next street
cannot understand the word
what
you're saying.
So as you drop it off and you kind of do the little joke to Actor, you see her points the other two kobolds who kind of walk up slowly towards Gareth. One climbs on top of the other, and she jumps up and stands on top of him so she can look Gareth in the eye when she's talking to him.
Oh.
And she's still trying to put on a bit of kind of bravado.
Then a minor illusion, a trench coat.
Yeah, she's gonna like, oh, this would be comfy if it was real. and she kind of like whips her wings around, so it kind of looks like a little cape kind of thing. You can see that she's trying to be a bit more authoritative and make it look like she's in control by making those two guys stand on top of each other and all this kind of stuff. She tries to explain to you that she is just trying to stop these guys from destroying what's left of her tribe that are still holed up in those caves that they've invaded, and that you two seem quite powerful. You instantly almost defeated these three just with a web that they managed to get out of the way of. Would you help her?
Yeah. Why not? Luckily for you, I've changed over a new leaf. I'm trying it out for now. I'm trying to be a shop owner. I'm trying to do different things.
They just want to protect the tribe. That's all they want to do. And if you're willing to help them, because they need someone to help defend their shaman, basically.
Are they saying this all in kobold?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I say it all back to actor.
in kobold as well.
In kobold as well, yeah.
She reveals the location of the hidden cave where the kobolds are currently hiding out.
Yes.
So you've now got a secret way in as well.
Excellent.
So as you start moving on to the west, when you get to this point,
You're telling me that is a secret cave?
No, you're not there yet.
I'm gonna say it's
You're not there
hole. It's a hole in a rock. I could have worked that out myself.
So when you get to this point, you're between the hill to the north and the small creek to the south. The path, like the creek, turns northwards after about 200 foot or so. You can see at the end of the path a small opening from which the torrent emerges on the hill, and then further northeast, a wider opening on the side of the hill itself. The southwest path runs along the creek, widening more and more until it turns up to the north. The hill's about 30 foot high, looks quite hard to climb. The water is calm, and its colour is again more aquamarine than blue. There is gravel all along the creek bank. There's a few pieces of wood floating on the surface of the water that you can see have been swept away by the slow current. And there is a large, high hill all along the south side of the creek that doesn't look passable. Again, lots of mosquitoes around here, gusts of wind now. You can quite clearly hear the flow of the creek water now. You can smell damp grass, sunburnt grass as well, fresh water. Still quite dry heat, but you occasionally get a bit of spray off the creek as it's hitting the wood and things like that. Can I have... you did that bit, so we can move up here. Come on, catch up. So as you get to this point, you can quite clearly see a small cave about 1.5 feet high, 15 foot wide, from where the stream is coming out of the hill. They point out a small passage that runs along the east side of the stream that leads inside the cave. You can hear a large brown bear on the west side of the stream further away. You can hear it roaring towards the surface of the water. It's trying to like swipe away at something in the water. In the portion of the stream in front and of the cave, you can see some ripples of water. There are several sets of tracks in front of the mine entrance. You can see that it's been well fortified with wooden planks and huge boulders, but you can see nothing is visible inside. It's completely dark. You get gusts of wind blowing past and into the cave. You can hear the flow of the creek water, a bit of an echo as it approaches the small cave. You can hear the bear off in the distance. And there's a slight musty smell coming out of the mine entrance. But the kobolds direct you away from the cave entrance towards where the water is coming towards a little path on the side. What do you want to do?
Well, we'll go in this cave. This is the cave, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. If you don't make friends with the kobolds, you don't notice it. You go in the front entrance.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we just shimmy our way into the stealthily
Cool beans. Let me put you on the next one.
or deceptively. Better than
Alright.
stealthy.
I personally do it athletically. Oh no, acrobatically.
Acrobatically, you do cartwheels.
Acrobatically, I spring off the walls.
Right, you should be on the next map. If you want to go down to the bottom left.
Yep.
It's quite a big one. There you go. You're right down the bottom left. Look. There you go. Right, so as they start leading you in, they ask you to wait at the entrance.
All right.
That's all right. As they start leading you in, they ask you to wait at the entrance while they go in to let the rest of the kobolds know that you're safe and you're okay to come in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little bit of we came out then when I saw all these.
Yeah.
So,
It's a trap.
So you can kind of, there's lit fires in there. They've got torches and things like that. You can see that this little cave that they have holed up in looks like it was dedicated to different animal farms at one point. You can see it's where the evicted kobolds have now had to hold up as like a little refuge. There's about 20 kobolds in here, and there's some kobold wormlings as well, some little baby ones. Fairly circular size. It's about 60 foot long, 25 foot wide. The ceiling's only about 6 foot high though, so Actor might have to dug her head down a little bit.
Okay.
You can clearly see about 20-ish beds made out of straw and bits of loose wood that they've kind of assembled together into little cots and things. As you're kind of looking around, you see the female kobold kind of gesture for you to come in.
We're going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm with him.
We go into the sacrificial pit.
And they slaughter you.
It worked, fellas.
You can see on the east wall there's a larger bed than the others on a small rug. On the southwest corner there's some tools and some cages with little like caged skunks and things like that. In the west corner is a circular straw bed with 7 different coloured eggs, all quite carefully placed in loads of straw and stuff.
Oh, some TV show like this.
There's lots of wooden remains that have been broken apart out what looks like they used to be cages, but they've tried to repurpose the wood. You can see that there are 15 healthy kobolds, mainly green scales. There's some orange and yellow ones, like the female one that you met with wings. You can see there's 2 others seated on either side of the big bed, caring for a kobold wormling that looks either injured or poorly. And there are 3 small tunnels, one to the north, one that you came in to the south, and there's one on the east wall. But you can see that the tunnel to the north has collapsed. Odors a slight smell of excrement.
Lovely.
Nice.
Is that the scent of the season?
A slight smell of excrement. That's the smell of the afternoon.
A slight smell of excrement. By Yves Saint Laurent. Is it eau de toilette or is it fragrant?
Parfum.
Parfum, that's it.
Excrement du toilette.
Parfum. How do you know the difference? It's about 50 quid, love.
You can, now that you've kind of been led in, as you're looking around, as you're sort of brought into like the middle of the little enclave, they look lost, undernourished. Some of them you can see have got wounds that haven't quite healed yet. They're still nursing them a bit. They all seem fairly pissed off. They look quite angry at the situation that they're in.
Can I try use my healer's kit on some of them?
Absolutely, gives a medicine check. So well you can
because I
utilize
just want to kill them.
No, it's just how well you utilize it. That's all. You can't make them worse.
Medicine check 14.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you managed to. Some of the wounds that are more fresh, I'll say, you managed to patch them up, bandage them up, kind of thing, so that they're at least able to like move around and help tend to the other worse wounded ones, or like the more older ones and that kind of thing. No, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, my course of medicine is more. You've got to make it worse before it gets better.
I'll stab you.
And I'll open it up a little bit more.
Cut away the dead skin.
Yeah.
So while she's doing that, the female one that Gareth negotiated with tries to explain to you that they tried to stay away from the mines by building hidden tunnels, but the gnolls have taken over a shrine which they used as like their holy place. They're waiting for their shaman to return, but they've been gone for weeks now. They've lost hope. They're convinced that eggs that they've had to leave are now still intact in their hatchery that they didn't get to. They managed to hide them away. And they know how to get into the hidden hatchery, and they can lead you basically through a secret entrance to get in there.
Okay, we need to save the babies.
There are...
Or have an omelette, whichever happens.
I mean, kobold might be quite nice.
Just while we're doing all of this, could we do, I don't know, a short rest maybe?
For now, yeah, absolutely.
While we're doing this. And then while we're sat in the middle, because I can speak Kobold and Actor can't, I want to reenact the scene from Return of the Jedi.
I knew you were going to say that. As soon as you were saying reenact. As soon as it's going to be R2D2.
Yeah. Going, what jumper? What?
Digitation. That moment. Okay. Gucci Vader.
Disney now, I love you. It's Disney now, I'm telling you, man, I love you.
It's very much like the scene because these are like Ewoks, aren't they? But scaly Ewoks.
Scaly Ewoks. So while you're having your short rest, so you can roll some hit die if you want to. You get some sorcery points and whatnot back if you need them.
Yeah.
Actor, while you're doing your medicine business, there are 2 kobolds with yellow and green scales near the bed that are assisting the wounded wormling, which they described to Gareth being called Car-10. He's now very undernourished and seems overcome with tremors. The kobolds believe that Car-10 was hit by a gnoll with his claw and that it somehow infected him with some sort of disease. You rolled quite well, so you know that it's not like a disease or an infection. It's not a disease, sorry, it's just an infection. Basically from the gnoll's dirty claws. So it's nothing magical or like that. They just don't have the medical knowledge to understand that this guy's just infected. Okay. Because the shaman's like the healer and all that kind of stuff. But he's currently having seizures from the infection. But there is an elderly kobold standing by the bed called Zorka, who claims that she can make a mixture with mushrooms, spider legs, and fish. But the mushrooms are in a specific cave inside the mines that she needs you to get for her. And she describes them to Gareth, who can describe them to you.
Okay.
Which you'll have advantage on to find because of your alchemist herbalist business. You done your short rest?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So can I have you get to pick again. Insight, investigation, nature, medicine, and survival. So just decide which from those you all want to do. So insight, investigation, nature, medicine, and survival. There's 5 to choose from.
I've got minus on every one apart from investigation. I've got 0.
Pick 2 or 3, and you can have the other 2 or 3.
So I'll do investigation.
So do investigation
and nature.
And nature first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you roll on first.
I've got 0 on both of them.
Which one are you doing?
Okay, the others.
No, which one is Paul doing?
Oh,
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay, so you're going to do nature.
12.
Oh, bang on, that's a DC. So you can tell the largest bed belongs to the head of the tribe called Duchess, and that's the shaman. That's the area that belongs to them. Go on. Now you can do your nature.
Nature.
nature. 18.
Nice.
I was doing nature, wasn't
Oh, sorry.
What do you want to do then?
I? I've got 0 on.
Oh, the others
those.
are.
Medicine, survival, and then
I'll do
insight or
medicine as
investigation.
18 then.
So medicine. The kobolds are severely undernourished. Some of them are like close to like death, kind of undernourished. Nature then.
19.
Oh,
Nice.
you go over and check with permission, check the eggs. You can quite clearly feel that they're still warm. You can feel movement inside. All of these eggs are still alive.
Excellent.
And last one is either insight or investigation.
He's done investigation.
That was for the other one, because there's two. There's insight and then investigation. But you get to roll again for the last one, either insight or investigation.
I mean, I've got the same for both, so it's just...
Yeah. However you want to flavour it, really.
8. It was a bit cocked, but that'll be an 8.
Yeah. You had to look through the cages, what the remnants of the cages were. It's tough to determine what they're for.
Okay.
Can we give them some food?
Absolutely.
We've got rations, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can give your rations out to the most undernourished ones.
Yeah.
And
then I do prestidigitation and make it taste nice.
I can't remember what the hot chocolate one was.
I can tell you if you want.
Yeah, please. I'll write all these down for you. You don't print cards for us, you see, so it's just... I think it's a chillaxing one is the hot chocolate.
Drinking chocolate. This spiced drinking chocolate provides a bittersweet comfort to many in the highest reaches. After consuming a hot cup, add +1 to any saving throws made against effect of cold weather within the next 8 hours. You are also immune to manifest trauma for 8 hours.
I will use...
Well, I'll let you flavour it however you want if you want to just give them something nice.
Well, I've got the calming herbs one as well. But I don't want to. I've only got 2, and I kind of just want to ration out 1 so that I'm giving a little bit to all of them. Maybe I've got the calming herbs thing, and I've put it in some water and just give it to them, just so they feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I'm only using 1 potion, so it might not do anything much, but it might
just to chill them the fuck out.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's just kind of, I'll add it to their water thing and then give them each a drink of water, and then they'll just relax a little bit.
Well, neither of you have spent your inspirations yet.
No.
But I'll let you both have a spare one.
Yay!
Just for today.
Yay.
And we're going to be finishing soon, so I'm just saying.
Inspiration, reroll. Yay.
So I can't give you anything else. So
that's all right.
Under the shaman's bed, under Dokoron's bed, you find a bottle with red gooey liquid inside it.
Can we investigate the bottle?
You can do in a sec, yeah. So yeah, the kobolds quite clearly try and interpose themselves between you guys and the eggs at every point, but they're reassured enough that Gareth is allowed to at least check them over, kind of thing, because their shaman's missing. And they ask you to find the last of the eggs that they leave behind in the hatchery. They let you know about the mushroom garden, and they'll give you the directions how to get there, because they need you to gather those mushrooms. But also, they use that as food as well. Okay. If you can gather any of the mushrooms for food as well. Right. You can't determine what the red gooey liquid is yet. It's unfamiliar.
Have they given us this, or have we just stolen it?
Well, essentially, you spotted it under the huge
Okay.
bed of the shaman. You don't have to take it, but you can see that it's there. But you can't make out what it is. It's not obvious that it's like, a healing potion or something like
Okay.
that. So.
Are you taking it?
No, I'll leave it there.
No, okay.
Right. So we will go through hidden. Well, it's up to you. You can either go back out and through the front entrance or through the hidden passage.
I think the hidden passage is the
Time.
smart way to go.
Yeah, you're right.
So I will move you through the hidden passage. Beware misses. Scroll back up. There we go. So this area looks like it was used to store minerals waiting to be taken out of the mines. There are 2 raised wooden areas on the walls. Most of the supplies are broken or rotten. You can see rotten and decayed bodies scattered all throughout the area. Most of them look quite freshly dead. You can see several kobolds and a few gnolls dead on the floor. There's a thin veil of fog up to about kind of ankle height, completely silent. Every now and again you hear a few drops of water. There's a horrible smell of dead bodies, and they're like a pungent, musty, like moldy smell. As soon as you get out of the other side of this little hidden passageway, you feel like you're being watched. You can see crates and broken barrels all over the place. It's about 25 feet wide, 30 feet across, 8 foot high, so Actor can stand up nice and tall again now.
My back will kill me.
As you came out of the hidden passage, you can see the boulders that had been used to kind of conceal it from the gnolls and whatnot. You can see the corpses nearest to you are all armed. It's evident that this was a battle at some point that got fought. Most of the rotten bodies are kobolds. There's only a couple of dead gnolls. Can I have a medicine check from anybody who's looking at the bodies?
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I've got -1 on medicine.
13.
You can tell that these creatures, or at least the ones where you're currently stood, are about 3 months old.
Okay.
They've been there for a while.
They've been there for about 3 months.
The ones right
they're not
next to
3
you
months old.
They've
They're
been
not
there.
babies.
I'm going to say they're not.
Yeah, they're not 3 months old
babies.
babies. They have been there for 3 months.
3 months. So you go, you can tell that these corpses are 3 months old. Oh, sorry, baby.
As you're kind of examining a couple of them, you hear like a squelching, cracking noise from one of the ones that you've investigated. And as you turn around, you see its head.
Oh, no!
Oh.
No!
Roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh, stop its head in. God's sake.
Zombie. 12.
Let's go down the flipping beam.
I asked you which way you wanted to go.
Let's go to the hidden passage.
I give you choices. That's all I do.
You hush up, you.
This hidden passage this would have brought us here anyway if we'd have gone the other way.
The main entrance comes out further down.
Yeah, but we would have got to this bit.
Potentially, you might not have gone that way.
Okay.
We went the right way.
Yeah.
You went a way. There is no right way.
There is. It's opposite of left.
Or what? Exactly.
Get on with it.
I'm waiting for Gareth.
12.
Oh, 12. Okay. Right.
You mean Gavin?
Gavin,
Stacey.
Undead. So they're alive.
No, they're just
Never understood that.
undead.
I never understood undead.
Undead means it has been dead and come back to life.
Ah.
It's undeadified.
Yeah, I just never. She got undead.
Well,
So they're alive
alive's
then.
no, alive's alive.
Alive. Oh.
Dead's dead. Undead means it died and got brought back to life.
Thinking it like open, unopened.
Yeah.
It used to be.
It
open,
had to
now
have been
it's-
dead to be undead. But undead doesn't mean alive.
So as we're taking initiative, I swap my sword out to my radiant damage sword.
Okie dokie, that's fair. Actor, you're up.
Okay. I immediately. That's me, isn't it? That's me, yeah. So I go for this.
Top one, yeah.
Do the. And I. Hacha. No, I don't. Oh, I still don't. No,
Oh,
that would be
no.
a 10.
10?
Yeah.
The top guy. That is
Yeah.
unfortunately a miss.
I mean, he's right there.
Well,
All I'm
the
saying
way
is
the way
he's
that
right
works
there.
is that you hit him, but it doesn't do him any damage. It deflects it, it hits his armor.
Because I don't want to hurt him. That's
parries
what.
it.
Well, the first one was a nat 1, so it just
That's
automatically.
you kind of you got it stuck in his ribcage.
I'm like,
and,
what? Say what?
be glad we don't do critical fails.
Yeah.
Because that'll be things like you break the staff and stuff like that.
And I've seen some people when they get a 1, that means whoever they've got a 1 against gets advantage next time.
Yeah, there's loads of varied
Yeah.
rules. Because when you get critical success, it's amazing. You get brilliant stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
Fail. Some people like having horrible things happen to them.
No, I
like
mean,
you
that makes
drop your
sense.
sword or something. Or
Yeah, I mean, well, there's some of them, like I
Miss a
say, is
goal or
the
something like that.
like you can break your weapon and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know, you can. I prefer the ones like where you get disarmed and things like that. Like you
Yeah.
get that one.
Like you drop
It
your
disarms
sword
you
and
or
you miss
something.
a go or
Yeah.
something. It's But I didn't.
Any
and we're not
any
doing that.
additional movement or
No.
anything? No.
No, I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stare at his face and go. I'm going to go Columbo on him. He thinks that I'm. See, this is all strategy right now. He thinks I'm Columbo in the crumpled raincoat, and that I'm useless. But I'm not. I'm pretending.
Okay, no,
That's.
give him advantage on
Say again? No, because if I move, I get thingy on me.
that. No, a round to give Gareth advantage. You don't have to. You know, he did a nice thing for you, didn't he?
no, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. He's just going to set them all.
Don't worry
No.
about it.
I honestly think me moving out of the way might be the best part. It usually is. I'm going to move over to the top and go. I can see him because I turn around. I can see Gareth going 5, 10, 15. Moving out of the way. Oh, you coming for a cuddle? Oh, come on! Not this
Okay.
corner. Go
What?
away.
What?
I like my space. I don't like, this is my corner.
All right.
So no, this is my corner.
Right, 3 are going to attack Gareth, all with the advantage from their tic tacs. Did you say you've got your radiant sword out at the minute?
Yeah,
Is it doing anything else?
it's radiating radiance.
So you've got your little sunlight thing going off.
Yeah, it's
So they all you can see is they run up to Gareth, like wincing away from the light. So they all attack with disadvantage now.
Stay away from
So
the
it's all
light.
it's straight rolls for them now because they've got
Okay.
back tactics.
yeah.
So doop-a-doop-a-doo. They all missed.
Yes.
2 attack
I'm
actor.
Matrixing.
Rolling the dice. Oh, for God's
He
sake!
got a 20. He got a 20.
Angela's dice. I've got 20. What was the Angela?
You know that stupid massive dice that you printed?
Yeah.
He rolled the first 3 that rolled really pathetically. The first time I tap on me, he rolled a nat 20. Roll it again.
You've got inspiration. You got inspiration. Use your +1.
Roll it
Fair inspiration.
Use your inspiration.
I know, used it.
No,
Roll
I
it
gave you
again.
2.
Yes, I know. So one of them, you get to roll that 20 again.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, whatever. From whatever, just roll.
guys. Miss.
I was hoping that was going to be a 20 again. Right, so he missed.
Yay! The other two getting that 20s.
They all missed as well.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going back to my dice.
It
now.
went on a 15 and then it rolled into a 5. I like this dice again now. I can't believe the first frigging one that you rolled on was an actual.
I'm really happy.
That's
I'm really happy they did.
disgusting.
As they all start kind of, you can see them hitting you with like old tools and like little improvised bits of wood as clubs and things like that.
Just saying you would have hit with all those ones that I just rolled.
I do believe that is all of them. Yep, that's all those. Gareth.
Do I go big, or are we expecting some?
I mean, this is going to be no. These
Yeah,
are
that's what
so
I'm thinking.
Medium size.
Medium. Go medium
Medium.
or go for a sit down.
Small, medium, or large.
No, I can go really big.
I mean, I won't bother going a really big because you'll probably collapse the cave and cave falls, we die.
Yeah.
Literally the place for it to happen. So
exactly, we're inside the cave.
I could. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right.
For the first, because they're not going to move, are they, from where they are? So I'm going to smack this one with the radiant sword.
Yeah.
Which is, why is that only a +4?
I don't know.
Hold on 1 second.
Cat's on it again.
Should be a +5. Because it's a +1. Okay. Anyway.
You tell him I laughed at least.
No, he's not having that.
Okay, right. So I'm going to smack this one with a sword.
Yep.
Radiant sword. That's a 9 + 5 is 14.
14 is definitely a yeah.
Oh yes. Okay. So then it's 1d8 + 3. D8. 5, 8 damage.
How much of it's radiant?
Well, and then it says a 1d10 + 1. Oh no, that's slashing. Sorry. Radiant is a 1d6 on top of that.
So it's normally left.
So it's 1d8 slashing. So that's.
Yep.
How many did I say slashing? I forgot.
8, I think.
Yeah. Plus a 3. Yeah. And then an extra 1d6 radiant.
Yeah, because they're vulnerable to the radiant damage, so they'll take extra.
That's 1.
So they'll take 2.
Get a better
Nice.
D6, bro.
Nice.
Yeah. I used my clear one because I thought a little
Radiant,
bit
yeah.
radiant.
But yeah, no, you see the sword that slashes into it, you know, it does do damage to it, but he's already dead, so you're just carving into a corpse kind of thing. You see the radiant glow from the blade, though, instantly sears big chunks of it away, and you see it doesn't start to reform like the rest of it does.
And then I'll use my bonus, and I'll smash him with my shield.
Okay.
I forgot about my shield. Which is +3. So that is a 10 + 3, 13.
Oh, very nice. So he collapses to the floor.
No, that's to attack. That's not damage.
Oh, that's all right then. Go on.
No, that's 1d6 bludgeon. 1.
Oh, he doesn't collapse to the floor.
Why don't we you and one?
I know. It's these dice as well. It's these ones, these sparkly ones.
It's better that you're rolling ones on the actual damage and not on the attack, though, to be fair.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I suppose. Yeah.
Silver lining.
Anything
silver
else
lining.
from Gareth?
No, that's it.
Actor.
I will bitch slap the one to the left.
Yep.
I don't know which one that is.
I don't know if it's her left or my left or
Let me
your
know,
left.
Yeah.
16.
Yep, that's it.
So we will go for this one to the
Oh, okay.
wall, as we're going to bitch slam into the
So,
wall.
so her left.
Yeah. Let's do that one.
I mean, if you're going to say that, then I'll let you smash him into the wall as well.
Shite. 11 points of damage, 4 of which is poison.
That is good to know, because you
Poison
noticed
red.
that the poison
Has no effect.
has no effect on the
well,
dead guy.
we're still getting
So
poison.
that's
Oh, yeah.
7.
Oh, has no effect. Oh,
Yeah.
There's,
Poison the dead guy.
Okay, I'll just.
he's got
check.
immunity then to poison.
Yeah.
And I missed with my second attack.
Okay. Yeah, they are immune to poison on the poisoned condition.
Fair enough.
Any...
Aquatic, so am I.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Any movement or
No.
Okay. It's their turn, so we're going to get 3 attacks on Gareth, and then I forgot that he actually gets 2, so 4 attacks on Hector. There's a big guy as well. Forgot that. I didn't retcon it. I didn't go back and get another attack, did I? 21, I think, is the only one that hits Gareth.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, 17, I think, is a miss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one was 5. So they're only little. That is a 4 bludgeoning damage, sir, to you.
Yep.
Nothing. Roll your dice.
Why,
Roll your dice.
why are you looking at me like that? So both the kobolds miss, and then the larger one.
Oh, I didn't notice there were a hyena one.
Yeah, they.
Where?
In the middle of those 2 next to you. This one.
Okay, yeah, I thought that one looked different.
I said all the corpses were gnolls and
Okay.
Yeah.
kobolds. 22
Yes, that's a hit. Prick.
and 20.
Yes, that's a
Dirty.
prick.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The dirtiest.
The dirtiest kind of 20.
Go on then.
One was a bite and one was a club, though. So that is 4 bludgeoning damage, and then as it bites into you, you take another 4 necrotic damage as you feel like from the bite.
Excuse me.
Go on.
Excuse me.
Oh, you've got that.
Oh, yes. You got the helmet of.
Wait a minute, I've got the helmet. Necrotic damage. I'm immune to necrotic damage because of my fancy hat. How much was it?
Forgot about the hat.
How much was it?
4 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
As it sinks its teeth into you, you feel the teeth kind of breaking and buckling underneath your skin as the arcane power from that ancient Leonin helmet that you have, stops the undead from even piercing your skin.
Go sod off.
As
I flick them like that. I flick them like you're
on the end of the
flicking.
nose.
Yeah.
Stupid dog.
Go away. Go away.
That's their turn.
You
Gareth.
give me stupid stuff. I use stupid
I
stuff.
forgot. All
I was
right. I
praying
forgot.
it was going to be nothing.
I'm stupid. I like giving people
Put your
toys.
Pringles away.
I'm gonna put them away in my belly.
So I'm going to smash this guy with a shield.
Got my Pringles. Put the lid on his Pringles. Are you listening to him?
No.
I'm smashing this guy with a shield. Let's see how much. That is 2.
Sounds like that bastard you listen to.
No. 2 plus 3, 5. That's a miss.
It is unfortunately.
No, is it unfortunate? No.
No.
Is it? It's
And then
not.
this guy, I'm going to do shocking grasp. Let's see how much damage I can do with that one. That is 18 plus 8. Guessing that's a hit.
It's definitely a hit.
And then 2d8. 7, 8, 9.
9 electricness damage.
Yep.
Absolutely. Is you can see the partially kind of reanimated corpse starts shaking and juddering. It almost drops the club, and then you see like the little bones start cracking through all the skin as it tries to grip around the little handle on it.
Is it not dead?
Nope.
I will do nothing else.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna do action surge or anything because I think there's a big baddie coming up.
Okay.
Are you still alright for time, Poop?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up after.
I
this
just
combat.
I heard Angel, but I don't know what she said. But I thought you were checking up on you.
Acta.
I will. The hyena in front of me. I will attack. $18.
Oh yes.
We will have that one. And we will have that one, my dear. That's 18. Oh no, sorry. 13.
13.
There's no poison. I won't roll the third one.
Nice. But that was broken staff, yeah?
Yes.
So yeah, as you smash into this one, it's a hefty amount of damage. You see like the remains of its like the bottom jaw all crack off. The big chunk of the vertebrae gets shattered out to the side and it slowly like turns back around towards you.
I will second attack the same dude. We miss.
So
Boo.
their turn. So 3 attacks on Gareth.
Oh, could you just do that go big thing?
Natural 20.
Natural 20, Gareth.
That's inspiration.
There we go.
Miss.
And 4 attacks on Actor. The only one that hit was a dirty 20.
Okay.
Which will be 5 bludgeoning damage from a club. You get cracked across the back of the ankle.
And I go, ow!
Gareth.
Bugger.
How big's 10 feet?
What, from where you are?
Yeah.
Where Actor is?
Okay. I shall thunderstep. I can't take her with me, unfortunately. Could possibly take.
You can run it over to her.
I could take one of these with me.
Only if they're willing. So there was a quick
yeah. Yeah. No, I will thunderstep over here.
Okay.
Yeah, just over here.
Okay.
And all of these, plus Actar, unfortunately, needs to do a Constitution saving throw. But it is thunder, so you've got resistance to thunder.
Oh, I do have
You've got advantage.
You are right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's not advantage. I have resistance.
It's just half damage.
Oh.
So it's not advantage.
Oh, but if you pass, you take quarter damage then.
Yes.
Damage, half of half.
No, if I fail it, I'll take half. If I pass it, I'll take. No, if I pass it, I'll pass it, don't I? Or do I take half? So I'll take quarter. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's just easier. Only one passed.
Okay.
I think I failed it. 10.
Yeah. Fails. So she'll take half. Still have it on.
Ooh, that's quite big. That's 16. 15, 20.
I was the only one that failed and everyone else passed. What's that?
20.
Oh, so I'll take 10. That's all
right. So he'll take 10, and the rest will take 20.
And then I need to do a wild search. Nope. Okay. And then, sorry, wrong one. And then my bonus, I will chuck my shield
Nice.
at this guy.
Captain America.
Yep. And that is a 16 plus. Why can I never remember how much this is? Plus 3. 19. Okay. So that is 1d6 plus 1d4.
Nice.
Ugh, 1 again. And 1 on my d4. Fucking hell.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did roll a second down because he only had 2 left. So, because if that had just been a word of it, I might have just killed him anyway because that's just disappointing. But yeah, as you thunder step away and you just actor just sees all of these corpses explode with sound around you. As soon as you land, you kind of pirouette and fire off the Captain America shield, which just decapitates the last one, ricochets off of the boulder, and then flies back into your hand.
And then I go, that is how it's done.
And then I stand there and go, it went everywhere. Like I can taste it.
You just.
Cheers, mate.
That's all right.
It bloody hurts, by the way. I can tell you, your enemy feel no pain. It bloody hurts. Banging headache now, thanks.
So the hole that you now find yourself in is about 45 feet wide, mostly circular, again about 8 foot high. There's a big rail branch that comes from the northwest near the entrance. The rails closest to the entrance are all broken. You can see there's another big rail that branches off from the northeast, and there it branches off to the east and west where the minerals look like they were temporarily kind of stored. There's a passage off to the northeast and northwest which develops towards the center of the hill on the opposite side of the big main entrance. From the center of the hall is visible as an area on the west, just another one over on the east, and there's like a natural stone staircase which rises up to the south. It looks like it was abandoned a long time ago. Some of the wooden beams used to reinforce the tunnels have almost rotted completely through, and there's still a thin veil of fog which comes up kind of around your ankles. It's like the whole mine floor is completely covered with it. Can I have a survival check, please?
Yeah, I didn't want to push the thunderous boom that I've just created within a mine which is extremely old.
Yeah. But there's no hall anywhere.
And the thunder can be heard from 300 feet away. So...
Yeah.
Probably not the best idea.
But, I mean, you know.
I mean,
it's
it
up
needs
now.
us.
It's up now.
Exactly, yeah. What we're rolling for, sorry?
It's all right, I've done it.
It was survival.
Oh.
So with
I screwed it up already, don't worry.
No, with a 10, you'll get multiple tracks coming in and out from the tunnels to the northeast and northwest. But you can't get any more than that with a 10. So what we will do, just while I have a quick look at the next bit. Actually, yeah, we'll call it there for today, because then we can start afresh next time.
Okay.
So that's where we're going to leave it. You've entered the area right to the south of you was the big main mine entrance that you'd have had to have, take all of the blockade and stuff down to get in through. But it looks like you're in kind of a storage area where they'd have used for depositing minerals or things before it came out of the mine. It looks like it's been in disuse for a very, very long time. All the majority of the tracks are broken anyway, and all of the footprints that you can see lead off northwest and northeast, but you can't tell which was the most recently used, and that's why we'll finish it up.
Excellent.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong.
Yeah.
So, are these kobolds going to be making statues of us?
Well, let's see if you rescue the kids first. And the shaman.
Because we still have to find these mushrooms, don't we?
You do, yeah. They have described how to get up to the mushrooms, though, and you know that they're in the northwest. So off in that kind of direction. Oh, I'm going to move the mouse further down. That kind of direction is where the mushrooms are. Why isn't it showing on your screen? Oh, I can see it. Yeah, so that's the direction of the mushrooms.
Okay. Okie dokie.
That was good, though.
Yeah.
It was good fun.
It's nice to have a bit of diplomacy rather than just killing everything in sight.
Yes. No, absolutely. I get, yeah. There's so many of these instances where you can do shit like that, where if you'd killed them kobolds, you'd have had to come in through the front door, and there's a lot more you have to do to break in and all this kind of stuff.
And then it opens up everything else. Yeah, that's the whole point, isn't it? It's not just go in, smash things, come out, smash things.
That's how so many people play it, though.
Murder hobos. Murder hobos. If there's a map, it means you kill it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, I mean, you and bloody Cameron proved that point with the very first encounter. They ended up making friends with these goblins, and now in that campaign there is an entire, it's like bloody civilization. They've got their own town that they're trading with goblins and everything now.
Yeah.
What did you call it? Can you remember the name of the town?
No, I can't remember.
Cragmore. Cragmore Village, because they took over a castle called Cragmore Castle, and they eventually got evicted from it and set up a little town instead. So they called it Cragmore in honor of the castle where they all lived.
Do they need a summer shop?
Well, they took over a gold mine as well, didn't they? So they've got a source of income now. They can probably just buy that off you, mate, now.
Oh, there you go. See? I made profit already.
Franchise.
Yeah.
Ah, dear. Right. Retail. We're going to order some scram.
Yeah.
What's on the menu for you today, Paul?
She just made a pie.
Oh.
A pie.
Yeah, we went to some fish market in Deira. It's not a fish pie; it's a beef pie. But the fish market bit was she went. Yeah.
Fish market.
Oh, they called it like a wet market. And they sell all the freshly caught fish and fruit and all kinds of stuff. So we went into the shops there, and she got ingredients for her to make a pie. So she's made a beef pie, and she makes this thing with gelatin, cream, gelatin, and fruit cocktail salad thing.
Oh wow!
It's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I shall be scranning that now.
Oh, is that what she was telling you was ready?
Yeah, she's eating hers now. So.
Oh, bless her.
Oh, God.
I hope she don't mind you taking you away for a few hours.
No.
The finished. Loves this time to
That's
herself.
yeah.
Exactly.
No, that's nice.
How long can I still speak kobold for?
It's going to be a full day, so it'll be whenever you get back to the kobolds, probably later on.
So I could be speaking Kobold and all of a sudden go.
Yeah, you just go. Oh.
Mid sentence.
That's it. Maybe next time we speak to them, you should tell them that you don't know how long it's going to last for.
Yeah, that's a point. Can I start writing down what the language?
You could start, but the problem is that you'd struggle to understand the bits that you'd written down because
You'd have to write the kobold bit down and then write it.
Yeah, it's not like you've learnt it. You innately
know
understand it, and then you just forget when the spell runs out. But yeah,
so
I suppose you write down like the basics, like hello and
yeah,
Wela Biblioteca and stuff like that. Un bière, por favor. Grande. Yeah.
Right, my dinner's just arrived.
Nice.
Oh, it even gets delivered to you. That's disgusting. Tip the driver.
That's what the dessert is that she's made. That's the tip.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at the service.
Wow.
When you're playing your game, she brings you your dinner. That is absolutely beautiful.
The gravy.
I'm just saying, love.
She knows.
I've got example.
It's just nice. She's like, no, you stay up here. No, I'm nearly done. I'll come downstairs. No, you stay where you are, love.
I mean, he's only playing. I've put the effort in. I've made the map.
I know.
I'm just saying. That's
I don't know what your point is. What's your point?
nothing.
Do I not cook for you?
No, nothing.
Do I not cook for you twice a week normally?
I know I have to go and get it, and oh man.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna say goodbye. You enjoy your dinner.
See you next week.
All right. See ya.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye bye. Your dad's waving.
Bye.
Waving.
Bye bye.
He's on the telly.
Is that there? He is. Look. There you go. He's waving at you on
He's waving
screen.
at the telly though.
I can't see you though.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.